with her controller in hand, racing through levels in a faraway land. She's a master of the game, she's always in control. With lightning fast reflexes, she's on a roll. She's the queen of the virtual world. Luna Fox Gamer, she's a legend in her own right. With every victory, she shines so bright. She's unstoppable, she's on fire. Luna Fox Gamer, the ultimate gamer. She's faced many challenges, but she never backs down. With determination, and still she takes on any ground. Her passion for gaming, it knows no bounds. Luna Fox Gamer, ruling the playground. She's a force to be reckoned with. Luna Fox Gamer, she's a legend in her own right. With every victory, she shines so bright. She's unstoppable, she's on fire. Luna Fox Gamer, the ultimate gamer. She's a legend in her own right. With every victory, she shines so bright. She's unstoppable, she's on fire. Luna Fox Gamer, the ultimate gamer. Luna Fox Gamer, she's a legend in her own right. With every victory, she shines so bright. She's unstoppable, she's on fire. Luna Fox Gamer, the ultimate gamer. Luna Fox Gamer, with her controller in hand, racing through levels in a faraway land. She's a master of the game, she's always in control. With lightning fast reflexes, she's on a roll. She's the queen of the virtual world. Luna Fox Gamer, she's a legend in her own right. With every victory, she shines so bright. She's unstoppable, she's on fire. Luna Fox Gamer, the ultimate gamer. She's faced many challenges, but she never backs down. With determination, and still she takes on any ground. Her passion for gaming, it knows no bounds. Luna Fox Gamer, ruling the playground. She's a force to be reckoned with. Luna Fox Gamer, she's a legend in her own right. With every victory, she shines so bright. She's unstoppable, she's on fire. Luna Fox Gamer, the ultimate gamer. She's a legend in her own right. With every victory, she shines so bright. She's unstoppable, she's on fire. Luna Fox Gamer, the ultimate gamer. Luna Fox Gamer, she's a legend in her own right. She shines so bright. She's unstoppable, she's on fire. Luna Fox Gamer.
morning, afternoon, midday, night, evening, whatever time zone you were featured in, and welcome to another live stream and the first edition of Tea with Mortals. I am your podcast host, or listener host, Luna Fox Gamer, and yeah, grab a cup of coffee, tea, whatever you want to grab, a beverage, and some snacks, and pull the fuck up because we got a big ass topic to talk about today with our friendly host. Oh, my thing's fucking up. Oh shit. I could have turned on. Hold on. Oh no. Hold on. Yeah, my Wi-Fi's connected. Oh, I love having scuff early in the morning. Oh, that's fun. Stream mode. There we... Okay, I was about to say... Is it lagging? Hold on. Hello? It's trying to connect. Hold on. Yeah, my thing's bugging out. Hold on. I have to restart my thing. No! Oh, and my thing's bugging out. Hold up. Everything's bugging out. Yay! I love that everything's bugging out on me. Why are my frames dropping? Shit. Hold up. We can fix this. Don't worry, guys. We can fix this. Okay, we're back on the green. That's good. That's really good. That's really good. I love having scuff issues early on in my stream. That's awesome. That's really fucking awesome. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. There we go. There we go. That's what we want to see, chat. That's what we want to see. The bug has been fixed. Hell yeah. That's what we needed, chat. That's what we needed. That's the fuck we needed. That's what we needed, chat. We needed to be able to move the fuck around. There we go. Anyway, sorry about all that shit that happened just a few moments ago. Hold up. I was gonna say, is VTuber Studio being buggy today? I swear to God, if it's being buggy, I might have to go and update it real quick. Because I swear to God, if it's being buggy, I swear to God. Hold on. Let me go turn on the lights. The lights. The lights, chat. The lights. Oh, fuck. I have to turn on the overhead light. Yeah, I gotta turn on the overhead light if that shit's not working. Yeah, my thing's being buggy. I might have to update it. And it is being buggy. Oh, joy. The lights. Actually, no, wait. Now it's working. It was trying to actually link up, apparently. I don't know why. Anyway, sorry about that, guys. I don't know what happened. Maybe I can turn off the lights real quick. Okay, I was about to say, if it was the lights, I swear to God. But yeah, sorry about that, guys. But before we do announce the people who are going to be with us for today's podcast, I'm going to move my thing out a bit. We're actually going to be talking about the Nintendo Direct that happened last week. The most recent Nintendo Direct. And maybe a little bit about the pricing that they're doing for this Switch. But before we begin and talk about our topic, let's bring on the people who are here today to join us for this momentous occasion. Alright, let's grab them in. Alright, and here they are. Say hello. Hi. Say hello, guys.
Hey, what's good?
All right. Do you guys want to introduce yourself? While I get everything else set up, real quick. We just switch over screens. Would you like to, you guys, introduce yourself from left to right, in order that you're featured on Discord?
So I guess I'm the first one then.
Yes.
I guess so. All right. So hey guys, what's good, guys? Well, good afternoon. This is Orange Bro Flair in here. I'm the indie guy here that loves the Hollow Knight and Delge from Vibes. I also am a Vocaloid fan, and I play a lot of Grip Coaster. I'm looking forward to the podcast. To be honest, I'm kind of new here, but I mean, I'm gonna have a good time.
We're all gonna have a good time. There we go. We're all gonna have a good time. All right. Next up we have is Zero.
I mean, hello.
Zero!
It's me.
Oh my God!
Something funny. Sorry, I said Henry Stickman. Hello, ladies and gents. I am Sir Zero DM. I'm a content creator from the UK. I'm happy to be here, part of this podcast. And I gotta say, Tea with Mortals. What a great name for this. I'm honored to be here.
Because you wanna know why it's called Tea with Mortals?
Because it's unique and different and cool.
Yeah, no, there's two different mortals refers to the chat because you guys are mortals because my community is mortals, and tea can go two different ways. Tea means a beverage to drink, or other words, tea means hot gossip and drama. So therefore, it is a play on word.
That is amazing. And also, I do like myself a nice cuppa, which I will have a cuppa of hot chocolate in a
Speaking
bit.
about other mortals, we got Lizzie. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey friends, Funtime Lizzie Animates here, or you can just call me Lizzie. I'm a FNAF artist and 2D animator, and mostly do animation memes for my content.
Thank you very much. And last but certainly not least, we have Kian.
Hey, I'm the Island Man, or Kian, or whatever you want to call me. I'm a beginner content creator. I do a lot of stuff. I do funny, whatever. I think I'm here. I'm being here because I'm being held against my will.
No, you're not. Okay, listen. No one here is being held against their own fucking will. I invited y'all. I gave y'all an invitation. Y'all got to either choose or decline it. Y'all chose to come in.
I speak for it, and I speak for it, not being totally biased here. Is yes, we were invited here, and we are honored to be here.
All right.
If you feel not honored, then you
So before I will be screen sharing the main direct, so that y'all also can talk about this. But before we talk about the main direct, let's go through. Let's talk about one thing that did happen last week. Second to last week, we had another. Nintendo's gave us 2 cakes. Remember, guys? Nintendo gave us 2 cakes.
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, so we had 2 Nintendo Directs, and one of those being they announced something that was pretty shocking to everybody. There were 2 games that were announced during said Direct, and that was Rhythm Heaven Fever. I believe Rhythm Heaven Fever. And
No, I think it was Rhythm Heaven Groove.
Rhythm Heaven Groove. Thank you, Orange Bro. Rhythm Heaven Groove and Tomodachi Life Living the Dream. Now, I remember playing Tomodachi Life as a kid. So, I want to know y'all's thoughts and opinions on these 2 games that just got announced. Like, 2 weeks ago. Or 3 weeks ago as of right now.
It's 3 weeks, yeah.
It's 3 weeks, yeah. I did the math in my head. What is y'all's thoughts and opinion on the Rhythm Heaven and Tomodachi Life?
I would say this, it's been ages since we got a Rhythm Heaven game. You know, the last Rhythm Heaven game was on the 3DS.
Yeah, that was... I thought the last one was on the Wii.
Nah, I think it's 3DS, because the 3DS had all the new 3DS Rhythm games, as well as all the ones from the Wii, DS, and Game Boy too. Well, Game Boy Advance. Trust me, I know all the Rhythm Heaven games. I knew that were on the old consoles.
Okay, what about you, Zero? What is your thoughts and opinions on these new games?
Don't have much to say since I never actually played those before.
But will you be giving them a try, maybe?
I'll definitely think about it.
If you need an introduction to Mii's and like the Mii universe, then Miitopia is the way to go. Because random shenanigans and shit happens in Miitopia. And it's the funniest thing ever. I will be replaying Miitopia. And I may stream it as well. Who knows? Lizzie, what do you think about it? The 2 new games that got announced during the previous direct.
Both of those games are really good, even though I never played Tomodachi Life or Rhythm Heaven throughout my years. But I consider both of those games being really good.
Yeah, I'm a Rhythm Fanatic fan too, so all I have to say is if the games... We're going to talk about prices later on after we're done talking about the direct, the main fucking direct. Because we got a lot to talk about with the price of that new Switch. Oh, geez, that's going to be a topic upon itself. And Kim, what do you have to say to the 2 new games that got announced during that direct? Mainly Rhythm Heaven and Tomodachi Life.
Personally, and don't kill me, I'm not really big on Rhythm Heaven.
No worries, no
I
worries.
got you.
I know
Hey!
what it is. Like, I've seen videos of it, and I've seen, like, custom remixes, which I do appreciate. Like, obviously with me, like, yeah, it's there for its fans, but for me, it's like, yeah, I'll give it a pass. Tomodachi Life, on the other hand, it's been 10 years.
It's been 10
We've
fucking years.
Wait,
Yeah, we've
really? It's been
waited
10 years?
Yeah, it's been 10
Yes,
years.
they already stated it in the post. It's been, for the first time in over 10 years, we have Tomodachi Life, which I do find it funny how people in the direct like thought it was Animal Crossing.
They thought it was Animal Crossing. I thought it was Animal Crossing at first, too. I think almost everybody here, when they first saw the palm tree, there was like, it's Animal Crossing!
I would
Yeah,
crash out and be like, oh, come on.
I don't think I did there, but I could definitely see how you thought it would be. But no, because
But yeah.
Animal Crossing New Leaf is finished now. There's nothing else for it. They need to have a brand new game for that.
But yeah,
The
so,
only thing
but...
the only thing I will say with Tomodachi Life is if like Nintendo, if you add Mitopia's customization, you can have all my money.
Miitopia customization, and my life will be yours. Just like how
Yeah.
Orange Bro will say anything to take Silk Song, will pay money for Silk Song just to be released.
Okay,
pays
yes.
life.
You can, yeah. That's true, though. I mean,
Yeah, and rips to Silk Song not being announced during that direct. But anyway, let's get started with the direct. So, I will ask you guys, I did make a spreadsheet to please actually go through and use that. I'm going to be lowering the volume down as well. And we're going to be putting some background music on for this shit while we talk about the topics at hand. And chat's able to see what we're going to be discussing and talk about. Let me get some lo-fi music real quick.
Let me just get things straight there. Though is put that here so I can see the list. Put your chat on that side there, because I'm also watching your chat as well as being a Moderators. And
I'm watching
that
the chat
on
too.
No, yep, you are. And the screen share, since it can leave the app, I can put it on my second screen.
But yeah, so pretty much, I got some lo-fi music playing. We're going to be talking about this right now. So this direct came out on this was the 2nd of March. I'm actually kind of glad they didn't do this on April 1st. Which
Did you say 2nd of March?
April 2nd.
Yeah, I was gonna say, shouldn't it have been April 2nd?
But yeah,
Yeah.
I also do like, but I want to point out is that I love the that we have a new intro for Nintendo Directs. It looks really, really cool. It looks really nice.
No, if
Yeah,
you
it
just
looks really nice.
New generation, guys. New
Okay,
generation.
so let's go through and
Yeah.
let's talk about the first thing that they showed that was actually leaked during the Direct. That was actually leaked during the Nintendo Switch overview. Mario Kart. We have a new Mario Kart game. So, and the fact that this is an open world, which means we can fucking off-road and shit. How do y'all feel about off-roading in Mario Kart? And that it
I
feels
never
a
find
little-
out
I
in
love
real.
I'm getting. I would say personally, getting Dukes of Hazzard sort of vibes. There's like if someone's chasing me, I can go off road and then just basically try to lose.
But
them, right?
apparently that we're also going to be getting a Mario Kart Direct for this new Mario Kart game later in a couple weeks. I may go through and actually react to it if I get the day off from work. But we're getting
These are what
characters
days.
that we've never seen before in this Mario Kart game. And we're getting new maps. So these are going to be fresh, clean maps and everything else. But apparently what surprised me most is that we're getting a cow and not Ninja. I think that
I'm
pisses
kinda-
me off more.
Yeah, a cow
I'm confused
as
why.
a cow as a freaking racer instead of Ninja. I mean,
And also
Ninja
not
is
to
a
mention we
freak.
can wall jump. See, you see the cow? You see the fucking cow?
Pause right there. What the fuck?
I
Yeah,
know.
Or we're
I
getting
just-
a cow and we're
why
not
a
getting
cow- the
Ninja.
cows- The cow's not even a character or an enemy or anything. It's just there as display. And yet
The
they made
cow was
yeah.
in Moo Moo Meadows.
It was just
Who the
it was just part of the
I
decoration,
can't-
not a freaking character.
Like, who the
I can
hell
already-
puts a cow in the game?
I can at least say it's gonna leave the
I was
funny
about to
moment.
say that.
Wait, Orange Bro, let Keen talk.
I can at least say it's gonna lead to funny moments. Imagine playing online, you're about to win, you're in first place, it's the final race, like come on, I need this win, get points, and then you get blue shelled and a fucking cow just speeds past you and wins.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, that'll be hilarious.
That's probably
Let's
the
say-
best thing that we can ever think of. But I think there's gonna be one person that's happy. There is a person. His name is Shadowbones14. And this was announced during Nintendo Treehouse Live that Drybones was gonna be a playable character in Mario Kart.
And I've seen
That
on
makes
Twitter,
sense, actually.
I've seen on Twitter, and like I could be wrong with this, cause like it's Twitter, but apparently one of the characters is gonna be a Pokey.
Oh shit.
If
I
I-
saw
I
that
kinda
too.
thought it.
I saw that. There's gonna be a fucking Pokey.
if I ever play with like Tasha and stuff like that, and I lose to a Pokey, I'm retiring from Mario Kart forever.
Okay, if Tasha becomes a Pokey in Mario Kart, I wouldn't mind. Please don't summon her. Please don't summon her. We need to get her opinion later on.
She won't be summoned. She's doing another stream.
But
with,
also,
two
not
other
to mention,
set
you know what
listers.
actually is pretty cool in this new Mario Kart game? Is the fact they're actually using content from their mobile game, from their Nintendo mobile game called Mario Kart Tour. We're getting
Yeah.
costumes from Tour imported into this game.
And obviously, I mean, this is like I'm joining in the meme trend, but the best thing about Mario Kart is they gave Wario his ass. He can shit now.
They actually get his ass.
Yeah, they gave Wario.
I know he's
So
a, I
it's-
know he's a, I know he's a fat ass, but come on.
Yeah, that's
Oh, yeah.
probably one of the best
One of
things.
the- Another
Let's
thing-
say something dirty.
Another thing we should discuss is the name, because obviously people are thinking it's gonna be Mario Kart 9, Mario Kart 10, but no, it's actually Mario Kart World.
Because we're traveling
whole new
across the world, motherfuckers. That's what we're gonna be
Look.
doing.
Yeah, I was literally gonna say
As long as I can still play as Link, he'll still be my main for the Mario
Yeah, so-
Kart, and that he is.
Looking at
Speaking-
stuff
But
from.
speaking of which,
Go ahead.
Wink.
Okay, go ahead, game.
speaking of Winkies in the chat,
Oh my god, hi Link. Hello, mortal. Hey, listen, I'm the more. But yeah, so pretty much, we're getting a lot of different characters. But I gotta say, looking at this map, it looks insanely better from how it originally looked. Like,
Agreed.
everything is connected. Everything is connected. The whole world is connected. So pretty much, you can just off-road and drive to the Mushroom Kingdom. For all I fucking care. We can off-road and go to Bowser's Kingdom. If we can do that,
Sorry.
if we can do that, that will be the best thing ever. If we
I have
can,
a joke.
That's me on the highway to hell then.
but yeah.
I have a joke. I have a joke, and you're probably gonna get it, but like, I know it's Mario Kart. But, like when I saw this, like my mind was thinking like, this is probably gonna be Fortnite's Chapter 10 Island.
Oh my god.
You
so
think it
true.
was Fortnite?
No, I made a joke. Cause obviously,
But no, imagine this, if we can drive from here all the way to over here in free roam mode. Which I actually want to talk about. This is like the first time we can actually go through in free roam. Also, I just saw a zebra in this game. Jesus Christ.
I was
Oh,
about to
yeah,
say, isn't there,
Zebra.
like a free play mode?
Yeah,
Epic Fortress.
You just drive around anywhere you want. There's no limit.
you can
anywhere,
drive
straight up, casual
virtually
drive.
anywhere. Also,
Just
not
just
to
have a
mention,
casual
I
drive.
want to talk about this half real quick. That the race actually starts. That one of the races actually start where there is no starting line. You just start driving.
We
That
talked
is
about
good,
as well
then.
how like in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe it was like 12 people, and obviously the biggest thing about World now is there's 24 racers.
I wonder how chaotic that would be.
Yeah. We
Online
also have
is good-
new
no,
areas too, which actually
Oh,
looks
God.
pretty cool.
Online is gonna be a
This
nightmare.
game with 24 people. God.
24 people is gonna be an actual hell.
It's gonna be
No,
funny though.
It's gonna
No,
be
if you get-
hell,
if
but
you-
it will be hilarious.
If you this is probably the best thing.
The
I've
knockout
been
tournament.
knocked-
I think this is actually a really cool way to go through and actually play a Mario Kart game. If we're playing knockout. This would actually be really cool.
Yeah,
They
fun.
literally
Fun
gave
is
everybody a
side playing
license to
tag.
drive. That is very funny, Silver.
But I will,
It's like,
I will say though, if you are playing online, like you're like,
oh, hey, Demoy.
if you're playing online and like you get put in a Japanese lobby, I pray for you.
We're fucked. We're fucked. But this is the best
Yeah.
thing ever.
Hmm.
Getting to go
Oh, yeah.
off-road. There's gonna be a lot of
Basically,
people.
drive wherever you want.
Also,
There might
not,
be some like good Easter eggs.
this is gonna be some good thumbnails.
Oh,
This is gonna be a good thumbnail opportunity. This will be a
Oh,
good
yeah, so
thumbnail
true. These could be good
opportunity.
thumbnails.
Yeah, that's all I say. It'll be a really good thumbnail opportunity to actually take this. But still, we'll discuss the price for this game later, since the price was not announced during the stream. We'll talk about it with the price segment.
I will say though, as when I first saw the like, free roam thing in Mario Kart World, I was just thinking to myself,
I want to know from all of you guys, to the people who will be streaming, will y'all be streaming the Mario Kart Worlds Direct? Will y'all be streaming this Direct and giving y'all's honest reactions on it?
April 17th. When is that?
Thursday? I think.
That is a
That-
Thursday.
Oh, then I mean, I might.
Yeah, that's a
I
Thursday.
don't think I'm doing anything, so I could make it there.
For me, I do not know because I do not have my work schedule that far in advance, so it will be a rain check for me since that's next week.
I'm off Thursdays. I'm always off Thursday, so I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm usually off Thursday.
I may have to go through. I have to make sure that I ask for my doctor's appointment off. I just have to make sure of that. I was like, did I ask for my doctor's appointment off? I don't remember. But yeah, let's go through and talk about the next segment that's happening.
Here we go.
The next thing we'll talk about.
5 minutes 57 seconds.
Yeah, 5 minutes and 57 seconds.
I got the ping.
Talk about the next thing. The new Joy-Con. The Joy-Con has a new button, chat. I
Oh,
wonder. Can
Here we go.
I'm gonna leave this segment to Kian. He wants to yap about this feature.
I'll just wait until like you're ready.
All right, go for it, Kian. Talk about the game chat mode that was announced. While I go through and do something
Actually, you
real
know
quick.
what? I'll let the viewers just watch the bit of it, just see what it's
Watch the bit.
Yeah, I'll let them like watch some of it. Then then when it gets to a certain point, I'm gonna say my thoughts.
But yeah, I don't know how I feel about this real quick.
This is just Nintendo's version of Discord.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. I
Agreed.
agree.
but it's gonna be shitty as hell.
You
Mhm.
could have literally, like Nintendo, you could have literally had the C button to be capture, like what PlayStation's doing. And if you had to deconnect to your Twitch account, you could have been rolling in money. But no, you made a rip-off Discord when in reality you could have put Discord on the fucking thing.
It's
True.
really. I mean, look at it. It just looks like Discord, so they're ripping off Discord. Now, if Switch, I agree with you. You know, I agree with you there because during my reactions stream, I was saying, "Oh, what's this?" And I was saying, "Wait, but we have Discord. We don't really need that. We gamers and streamers don't need this. This is just." I mean,
Useless.
useful if you're traveling out and about, but
It's
at
stupid.
home, we're on our PCs and streaming, it is completely, utterly useless.
Also, no offense, Nintendo, no one is gonna talk like this in like a VC with the way the stream.
They're just
the way
gonna
it
grab the fucking VC. I have to go through and talk about the screen sharing mechanic. Look at
Oh
this.
my god.
Look at that frame rate on the bottom.
It's buggy.
Don't
as
get me
fuck.
wrong.
It may be
don't get me
clean.
wrong.
Hang on, let Kane talk.
Don't get me wrong. Screen sharing is nice on Nintendo because it's probably something that people want. But like, Nintendo are known for having laggy services, so this one's gonna bomb.
So yeah, Nintendo Online sucks. So this is literally gonna feel like a freaking
Yeah.
rip-off. So people, if you have Discord, you don't need this.
Just
do
use an
and look-
Elgato. You're gonna pay. You may have to pay a lot of money for an Elgato, but for the fuck's sake, you could actually. This would actually be really good.
Yeah, I mean, Luna, did you say in my chat you're gonna do certain thing to that C button, like I don't know.
I'm taping it. If I get this console, I'm taping the fuck out of the C button.
You can still push it by mistake though, but okay.
I'm taping the C button.
Canceling it out forever.
Yep, canceling that shit out forever.
Also,
The goddess has
Nintendo,
spoken.
genuinely, Nintendo, no one acts like this in a voice call. Like, if they're playing Mario Kart, no one's gonna be like, oh, yeah, you can do this. Everyone's gonna be like, oh, fuck you, fuck you.
Fuck you!
Exactly.
It's a rager. Like, what the fuck? Will you stop?
Stop
Honestly,
fucking
John,
pushing
yeah.
me, you jackass!
Yeah, it's like, I'm gonna win it right, and then I get hit by a wheelchair.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that C button is completely unnecessary. If it was capture, that would let Nintendo catch up to like PlayStation and Xbox. I mean, I don't know about Xbox, but I know PlayStation, like PS4 and PS5, you can stream directly from those. I know they're limited, but at least you can still show something.
Okay, I actually have to give a rant about this. I actually have to give a rant about this real quick.
Can I say my thing first? I'm gonna before
Do
you
for
rant.
it. Go for it.
So Nintendo's like, okay, guys, this is the Nintendo Switch camera. I look at it and all I think of is the fucking Pixar lamp.
Now that you mention it, I actually do see it.
All it needs now is a ball to jump on and burst it.
Like, Nintendo, what kind of camera is this?
Alright, order. Now that has some words to say about it.
Hold on 1 second. I'm just gonna say, this is every single VTuber's worst fucking nightmare. This is every single VTuber's worst nightmare. And I will give my reason why. I will give my reasons why when we get to the next segment. Hold on. I have to put something in for work. I forgot to put my doctor's appointment in for work. But yeah, this right here is every single VTuber's worst fucking nightmare. Every single VTuber that I watch should be afraid of this thing. But yes, according to Kian,
even Amelie,
even Amelie, even Iron Mouse, anybody who plays a certain Mario game is at risk for VTubers. Also, not to mention, I'm just gonna say, this thing just looks like shit right now. This just looks like shit.
Genuinely, I'm not even trying to sound rude. Like, I'm just genuinely asking, who's Jenny gonna waste their money on this?
Who's gonna waste their money? Yeah, who the fuck is gonna waste their money on this shit?
Yeah,
Well,
I'm not using that.
hopefully no one in our friend groups here.
Hopefully.
I did see that Nintendo. There is like a Piranha Plant Nintendo Switch 2 camera, which genuinely looks better than what they originally
That
had.
is an alternative option. I will say this, that is so much better.
Yeah, that's probably the only time I'll buy a Nintendo Switch 2 camera because it genuinely looks cool.
Yeah, no, that's all the time. That's the only time in the world to actually go through and talk about it. Also, can we talk about how they're using the Japanese version? How they're using the Japanese version?
I didn't even notice they used the Japanese version.
They're using the Japanese version.
I never knew they had a Japanese version.
Yeah, there's the Nintendo of Japan.
What?
Nintendo
come
of
on, Zero.
Japan. Nintendo of Japan. Ladies and gentlemen, Nintendo of Japan.
Well, it came from Japan, so...
See, look! It's right there!
Well, it comes from Japan, so that kind of makes sense, but still, this is Nintendo America.
Yeah.
Who am I?
I swear,
Not
no.
really.
If you go back for like 10 seconds, like see the girl in like the second one. She looks like she's forced to be there.
Which one? This one right here?
Yeah, she kind of does.
No, the other one, the
No,
other
the
girl.
second one.
Second from the left.
Scarlet brings up a
The
good
one right
point.
next to the yellow
I
hoodie.
would rather not have my face revealed. Thank you very much, Scarlet. Thank you very much.
Yeah, Jenny, that second girl looks like she's just being forced to smile and like she doesn't even want to be there. Just,
Like,
where's
yeah.
Where's my paycheck? I've done your commercial.
So,
Where's my paycheck?
here's the thing. I'm not gonna discuss this about it later on, but, I didn't see the price for the, camera. It's not worth it.
It's really not.
It's
Even
not
if
worth it.
Look, it's coming from me, who does show my face on streams. I still won't need it. My webcam does wonders there, so that's a big pass.
It's a
Pass.
big pass. Hashtag pass,
I will
guys.
say, if the next segment is what I think it is, boy, oh boy, do I have words.
The next segment is Game Share.
Game.
Oh, no, well,
Game share.
never mind.
Let me say. No.
But yeah,
Oh,
the
wait,
next
can
segment.
we just talk about that? You need like Nintendo Switch Online to use Game Chat.
Yeah.
Nintendo. What?
Yes.
Nintendo. You can be cruddy, but that's just bullshit. Because let's be fair, no one's
For
gonna
a
use Game Chat.
price. When they were, my boyfriend, and I'm just gonna say this right now, I had somebody show me a video where they're like, every single few seconds, like during this video, somebody will come up with the words of Nintendo on there, and they would just say the words, for a price.
Yeah, really, Scarlett, it's really just Discord. So Nintendo's basically saying like, hey, pay 20, like, obviously, the only thing I won't give Nintendo credit for is the prices for normal Nintendo Switch Online, like £20 for a year. That's perfect.
That's perfect.
I'm
Uh-oh.
busy, bud.
Oh,
Who
it's
died?
really must-
Lizzie! Oh no!
Let's
I
say just-
pressed the wrong button. Oopsie, that's on my
It's
end.
fine. It's really Nintendo saying, oh, pay £20 a year to use a rip-off Discord when you can just use the original app for free.
Yeah, that's pretty much it about it. Tell me when Lizzie gets back.
Okay.
Okay. So, the next, yeah, and apparently, like, this shit, that's stupid. Also, I want to know, who the fuck uses this? Just as
No
a
one.
side note.
Well,
I mean,
we're not parents, so we won't do it.
I mean, the latest Nintendo app I downloaded was Nintendo Today.
Yeah. This is probably the most thing. This is Game Share. This is stupid. Okay? This is really, really fucking stupid.
Then again, like, I think every games console has, like, a stupid feature.
Yeah, no.
I think Nintendo are grasping at this point.
They're
Hey,
grasping for straws. They're grasping
rip-
for straws.
Hey, look, it's the rip-off Uno.
It is the rip-off Uno. Oops,
Oh.
Lizzie is not there.
Should I play the reverse card and get that out of here?
But
And
the
also,
one
not to
thing
mention,
Oh, go on.
the online thing, that's gonna be terrible. I'm sorry, but that's gonna be shitty as hell.
I will
Yeah,
say,
well-
though, one thing I just find kind of funny, I don't know if it was in this direct or the last one's like, you can send games to, like, your
Oh.
family members for
Yeah,
14 days, and then
Yeah.
as soon as that day's up, you just get the game back. It's really just like Nintendo saying, like, hey, you're playing Mario Wonder, you've almost beaten the game. Oh shit, give the game back.
Lizzie's
no,
Wi-Fi
but
is
here's the
finished.
worst part. Here's the worst part, Kian. They have to be locally near you in order to give you the game.
Nintendo, you make no sense. And I thought PlayStation was bad. I thought Microsoft was bad.
Oh my fucking god. You know what? Actually, Steam's better. Because you can actually go through with Steam Share. With the Steam, like, family system, you can give people your Steam games, and you can give them permission. So therefore, it is better. Just let me know when you're
Like-
back in the VC, Lizzie. We'll get you back in. This is so stupid. I just have to mention that this is just stupid. These games right here are going to lag so badly. But the best part is that you will not need a upgrade for these. We're gonna talk about this later.
Can we talk about how 3 of these games right here are Mario games?
Yeah, let's just say. And the Big Brain Academy.
The other two, that's not.
And the first game that's being updated is Clubhouse games.
You're repeating it. And we know your Wi-Fi is disconnected there, Lizzie, because it's making you repeat in the chat there, which is not your fault. Your Wi-Fi is just being a dick.
I'm not excited for that.
I'll just get rid of the duplicates.
If the next segment is what I think it is, boy oh boy do I have words.
Nope.
Okay.
The next segment is the console itself. Oh boy. Bigger screen. This killed me.
Oh yeah, I just like
Ow.
I'd be like, bigger screen, same thickness.
Completely
Yes,
unnecessary.
yes, it's nice and thick.
Thick.
Thick with two
Okay.
C's.
Also,
Mm,
I know like it's on Mario Kart World and like the free roam, and I never got to say it. Like when I think of like Mario Kart free roam now, I'm just gonna think of like it's just GTA but family friendly.
GTA. Yeah. So here's the thing I want to talk about.
I'm waiting for it. I know it's coming out, but I'm waiting for it.
10! We do not need 1080p on the fucking Switch. I'm sorry, but no.
No wait, can I just say like 720 and 1080p? I really don't see a difference.
Yeah, no. Look. Look.
It's only. It's
You
only
see
a
the
little bit
pixel
more.
difference?
The only difference is
can't.
Mario's eyes.
Mario's
Yeah.
eyes. Jesus Christ. It's just...
That's a-
We do not need 1080p on the Switch. I'm sorry. Plus
I mean, it's
1080p on this game, I'm sorry, but no. And we do
Okay,
not need
this is-
200 frames per second. I'm sorry, Nintendo, we don't.
I'm
I
waiting for the
get-
part I'm ready to say. Hang on.
I get it, Nintendo. Like it's appreciated, but like please no, like this is gonna affect the battery life so badly.
Yeah, the battery life is gonna just be like, imagine a kid, and this is just me. Imagine a kid. They're going through and say, look, Mommy, I'm playing Mario Kart. And the Switch is like low battery. Is I just unplugged this just a few moments ago.
No,
Is-
the best way to compare it is like compare a Switch 2 to an iPhone.
That's the
play it?
best.
No, it's like you unplug it, you play it, home screen. How's it on 10% already?
No, for me, it's 50% of battery. That's me
Like,
when I play
Nintendo.
a game on my phone.
It is appreciated that like you're doing like 120 FPS and all that, and like you want to catch up like PlayStation and Xbox with the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series S. Like
They want to win the console war.
they're not going to.
The king of the console war will always be PC. I just have to say, this just looks really stupid.
I'll give
Oh.
them credit though. Like you can call it stupid, but HDR like in a Mario Kart game looks genuinely beautiful.
All I have to say is this shit right here. I know what you said earlier, Zero, that I don't have to worry. These things are magnetic.
Mm-hmm.
But-
Lizzie's back in the VC.
Oh, let me go grab Lizzie. Let's get Lizzie's take on this 1080p shit.
Okay.
Welcome back, Lizzie.
Wi-Fi
Yeah,
good
sorry.
now?
You okay?
Yeah, sorry, technical difficulties.
No worries, you're
It's
fine.
okay. It's
Do you
alright.
have anything
We
to
need
say about the 1080p?
1080p.
The
On the Switch.
180 frames per second, and how this thing's
120.
120 frames per second on the Nintendo Switch.
Bigger screen, same thickness too.
Like,
Thick.
what do you have to say about like this shit right here? And how-
I'd say it's pretty decent.
Yeah,
Like,
but
with-
imagine the battery life,
Oh my god, you're right.
and
Yeah, it's
also
like
not to
there's-
mention the HDR and shit. That's gonna go so bad for kids.
No, it's like there's positives, but there's like a lot of negatives. Like the battery life is gonna be so fucked.
Yeah, the battery life's gonna be fucked up. Now, I have a little bone to pick. Now, Zero, you mentioned that about the magnets, how this thing's gonna be magnetized.
We didn't know it was magnetic at first. We thought it just clipped on that there rather than sliding on. it.
Now,
We thought
here's
they'd
the
break- they'd-
thing.
They'd break off, but they're
Exactly.
magnetic, which makes
I-
it even more supportive.
And I mean this genuinely. I do not trust this.
Okay.
I don't trust
Because
this so
you
badly.
can tug it. You can tug on that.
You
against
see
the
this
pin.
button right here? With this
Yeah.
button,
Yeah.
I can see this button getting wear down so many fucking times that it ain't even funny. This button,
can see
that
that,
button
yeah.
on the back's gonna get wear down and clicked on way too many times by kids. Because they're gonna act
Mhm.
like that this is a separate button without them realizing that this is the button to unclip the Joy-Cons.
Oh, I see what you mean there. They can push that by mistake and actually just drop it and therefore drop in the console.
Yeah, yeah.
It's kind of is. I mean, these were better. You just slide them.
Also, not to mention, who the fuck uses these? Who the fuck uses these?
If they're
I don't think
playing with
anyone
side-
uses
if they're
them.
playing-
Nobody
if they're playing with
uses
side
these.
Joy-Cons. Nobody really, especially those using pro controllers. No. I can agree with you. Nobody uses that crap.
I mean, I use them in a rhythm game, like, but only like straight, vertical, not sideways.
Also, who the fuck asked for a larger control stick? Not me. I did not ask for that shit. Who?
Probably someone at Nintendo's child.
Someone's kid.
This is the younger brother.
Also, let me ask about this real quick. How do you guys feel about going through and giving the Switch Joy-Cons mouse controls when we already have a fucking mouse?
Yeah,
Yes. In
like
You know,
imagine
this
using that as a mouse, and all of a sudden you just let go of it so hard, and all of a sudden it eventually breaks.
Just
This
yeet
probably
that
the-
thing off the fucking floor.
This is probably the most confusing thing with the Switch 2 for me so far.
I think
Why
most.
would
I think
any-
that was unnecessary. Oh, sorry. Shit.
Go for it.
Like, the most confusing thing about the Switch 2 so far is, like, why would anyone want to use control as a mouse?
I
have
only...
It's
no goddamn
not-
clue.
Not only is it unnecessary, I agree. Like I say, that it's kind of stupid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Unless by some coincidence, like, Nintendo released a Windows 11 type game on Switch, which I just find
Sanjiku
genuinely
brought
funny.
up something. I appreciate the higher frame rates and resolution, but there should be a setting to lower everything out the battery life.
Please, for the love of God.
For the love of
Okay.
God,
I can
please.
probably I can probably mention this this Nintendo mouse thing is actually one of the first things I started heckling at.
This is a bad thing.
But-
Also,
But I can say though, if there's gonna be a mouse, Nintendo, you have the best opportunity to make a new Mario Paint.
yes, they have the opportunities, they have the material, they have the team. Fucking do it. But then again, if you want to do paint, you can always go there and strap yourself into VR and do paint as well. Also, I want
Unless,
to just say this. This mic thing, this thing is going to be pathetic. This thing's going to be
Yeah, that's
what we need when we-
pathetic.
Another thing as content creators don't need. We have our mics on our PCs. Like, hello.
Oh my god, don't you...
Hello.
Zero, please.
Sorry.
I ask you to refrain from deep throating the mic. Please and thank you. Arigatou gozaimasu. But this is so stupid.
You get my point.
With the mouse for a second, like either Nintendo could either make a new Mario Paint, or put Mario Paint on the SNES for Nintendo Switch 2
SNES.
users only. Yeah, which people might will like, oh, this is bullshit. But like, how are you supposed to play Mario Paint on the Switch 1?
But yeah, I don't have anything to say about three-dimensional sound. I don't
That background looks like the PS5 background.
Yeah, they just copied that off.
Mhm.
But of course, also not to mention, I just want to say...
Hold on. Hold on. Nintendo and Sony did used to be one before they split.
Ah, yes.
Mhm.
But also not to mention, I will say this right now. I will say the stand is actually a big improvement from their previous designs. Because not only that, but you can fold this thing back like an ever-loving lawn chair. You can fold that shit back like a lawn chair.
This is one part I
Yeah.
heckled at. This I definitely heckled at because like on my stream, I even showed it on my webcam on my stream. I'll show it. Well, not here, sorry. Yeah, they can't see it on the stream, but you guys in the VC can. Because look, hello, look, see this? This is my OLED, right? Look at this thing. It's the same thing. So this unnecessary Nintendo. Fuck off.
It's just a bigger stand. It's
No,
just
it's
a
like-
bigger stand.
I mean, that's the thing. It is a bigger stand.
It's like
I
I get it. Like a bigger stand, like you can fold it, like, but Jenny, who's gonna fold it like that?
Also, I want to go through and
No
talk
one.
about this. You
I
see
mean,
this right here? This is your biggest weakness, Nintendo. This thin-ass piece of plastic. That is a... It's not teeth, though, Zero. It's not teeth.
People will break that shit.
It's a harmonica.
It's a harmonica.
Especially how some kids can be little snots when it comes to these things, not taking care of their things. That can bend out of shape and be completely utterly useless.
No, you know what I see kids doing with this shit? and they're gonna stick their
Forget
tongues
about.
on. They're gonna grab it, and they're just gonna go.
Oh
"Bleh,
no!
bleh."
I hate when they do that.
Oh.
That's why the
Don't-
game cards. I think the Switch 2 game cards will still be the same. They try that, it's gonna taste like disgusting shit.
No, I will
But
say
if they
though,
do
like,
that,
if-
that's
if-
good. That's good.
No, Jenny,
Yeah.
if I like, I might, I might get cancer, but like, I don't care. If I get news saying a kid has been hospitalized for trying to lick the Switch 2, I'm just gonna point away. You fucking idiot.
Remember they did that
Fly
with
to
the
the
Switch
US,
1's,
fly
game
to
cards. The game cards for the Switch 1, they did that because they know how kids can be. They do that to stop them because it tastes absolutely disgusting.
That's for
I'll tell you this,
babies.
I
That
know-
is
I
for
know it's for
babies.
I know it's for babies, but listen, this is what I obviously did on day one of the Switch 1. A lot of people did this. The day one thing is take this game card. Actually, a friend of mine I used to be friends with there said, "Oh, and give it a lick." I'm like, "What?" Okay.
Look at.
What?
I was like, "Oh god, that file."
I
Oh, what the
smelled
fuck?"
it. So here's the thing. The residue
I-
gets on your hands, and I smelled the residue from my hands because my hands were sweaty. And I smelled that. I was like, that is vile as shit. It's probably
guys
like a
remember-
cooking ingredient.
Oh,
You guys remember when like Nintendo did like those out there like Wii warnings and DS ones like don't eat the Wii, don't
Don't eat the
don't
Wii.
put-
Don't marry the Wii.
don't bring it on a
What?
date. Like, yeah, bring it
Yeah.
back Nintendo for the Switch 2 because I think the thing you don't realize about kids are dumbasses.
Kids are
Yeah,
dumbasses.
these kids
They
are
can't-
completely
they don't- they
stupid. They
don't-
can break anything.
You know what I call that? Bad parenting.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. But of course, not to mention, I want to bring this up to the next thing. 2 fucking USB-C ports. 2 USB-C ports. I think this is kind of good and kind of bad at the same time because apparently there's 2 charging points.
Well,
I am
it's
not-
called
Yeah,
Switch
yeah.
2 for a reason.
I am honestly, I'll be surprised if someone does this kind of videos. Like they get 2 Switch chargers for the Switch
Oh,
2 and put them in the 2 pods see if it actually charges faster. And if it charges faster, that'd be the funniest thing ever.
if it breaks the Switch, I would love to see that as well. That will be an amazing thing to add on. If it breaks.
Larger, faster, harder, stronger. I mean storage.
Please,
So
by
here's
all
the
things
thing.
Holy, don't let this be the Wii U sequel and be bomb horribly.
You can put
No,
a
this
lot
is
of
not-
fucking games on there.
That's one thing I like. It's better storage because like obviously Fortnite takes up a lot of storage if you're on Switch.
And also, not to mention, the
Actually-
funny thing is that it
Yeah.
loads faster too. It loads in faster. Now, here's the thing: we do not need 4K resolution. I'm sorry, but no.
No, we
You
don't.
don't.
I just don't get the point of 4K resolution in my honest
for-
opinion.
They put a
4K
fan in
you
this
don't-
shit.
You don't need 4K at all. It's completely unnecessary. But yeah, for the fan and that shit, yeah.
But the fan is
Is it-
fair
it-
though.
Literally, when you're playing like on 4K Mario Kart, like it's gonna be fine, and the next thing you know, the Switch 2 port's gonna be like.
I don't have 4K monitor. I don't have 4K TV. So
Also,
therefore
not
this
to
is-
mention, that is a very small ass fan. Who the fuck? And I mean this genuinely. Who the fuck is gonna buy this?
It's about as tiny as this.
Apparently
It's like that
It's
small.
the-
This
Dumbass
is like the
13-year-old or something.
4K is
It's
overkill.
tiny.
Yeah, 4K is overkill, the boy. 4K is
It's
overkill.
It's about as tiny as the people's brains who dislike this stream.
Yeah, I wish I could
people-
actually.
Dislikes don't hurt the stream. There, in fact, it gets people. It gets. Remember, dislikes help you. They
Yes.
just don't hurt you at all. People will see and like, oh, let's check this out. It can't must be awful. And like, oh, it's actually not bad.
Also,
They
not to
actually
mention,
think it's
I have fans running in my computer to keep my PC cooled.
same here. I got 6 in mine. Even after hours, my PC never gets hot.
But
Okay.
also, not to mention, I will talk about this in one hot second. But then
Yeah.
again, like, we're gonna talk about this very quickly. But then again, actually, no, wait.
Is this a segment I think it is?
Oh, it might be.
I'll just say it real quick. The only game I think they've confirmed that won't be playable on Switch 2 was Nintendo Labo. Let's be fair, who plays that anymore?
Oh, what
Hi,
now?
Mr. Kawamoto. Where are you currently right now?
Namaste.
We're talking about this.
Oh, yeah, okay. I have a few things to say.
So,
Like,
before I go through and I say anything, I actually have the price for this thing, which is actually kind of fucked up because that we're actually gonna have to pay for this shit. I have
yeah,
a price
I was
for
gonna,
it.
I was gonna say, I was gonna say,
Okay.
like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna actually go
This-
through and tell you guys the price for
Hang on.
this.
Hang on. Let Kian say first.
Go for it.
I personally feel this should have been a game you get included with the Switch.
Yes.
Why, in God's name, do you have to pay for this?
And you have to pay $6.83 for this game.
That's like $6. That's like freaking.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Around £5.
I mean, to be fair, compared to like other prices which we'll get into, especially Mario Kart, this is fine.
This is tamed.
It looks like something to chill at, like
Mhm.
Sims or Animal Crossing. But
This
it's on a
is-
freaking Switch. It's on the Switch. You're
I
actually
was about to say, this almost looks like The Sims.
Yeah.
The
Also.
Sims. The
Is there a-
Sims,
I was only
Nintendo
about to
Switch
say that.
console.
Also, not to mention, we don't need to know where the fucking magnets are on this thing. Excuse me, but no.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't see the point of that game. Of that.
Yeah.
With it being
honestly.
like, with it being like Sims, I'd say to you, Lizzie.
Wait. We don't need to know where the fucking magnets are.
We don't need to know where the magnets are. Hey, Kian.
Wait, yeah.
Ooh-la-la.
But thank
Oh.
you for telling us that the cold touch technique will be put into place.
I feel like the
I was
only
also
reason
gonna say something about the Switch consoles.
Go for it.
Not the
I
Switch
might-
consoles, but the controllers.
I might be a
that-
bit like I
Oh.
might be a bit unhinged for this, but like the only way like Nintendo want people to get this game is if you're brain dead.
Yep. Hello, Lee. Welcome
True.
in. I forgot to say hello to all y'all.
Not there yet. Let's see, I said 20 minutes and 57 seconds.
Oh yeah, my bad. My bad.
That's okay. I'm watching this.
But yeah, we already talked about Tomodachi Life already.
Golf.
Yeah, no-
Go!
This is golf,
Golf.
but this looks janky.
Janky
I
as
hate
hell.
golf.
Rip off
Nice.
golf bang. How
You know,
dare
you know, I call it. That is bad.
Yeah, like you can scrape paint.
Use an electrified paint stripper.
Instead the Mario Paint theme, you're just like doo-doo-doo-doo.
You have to go inside its circuits as well.
It's a
Look,
paid
it's
digital
inside-
only game.
This is stupid. Available on the it's like available on the same damn Nintendo Switch too. Oh sorry, you have to pay for it. Hey, bye babes.
Ugh, god damn, I can just piss that off. This
Yeah.
doesn't seem very necessary.
This right here, this right the fuck here. I hate this so much. I didn't put this in because here's the thing. You have to buy a new micro SD card.
No, can I just say real quick? I love how they just took the first like game card of the Switch One. It's like gray, and it was like, needs more red.
Yeah.
Mario. He's the mascot of
And
Nintendo.
I'm not gonna be able to use my SanDisk one.
Yeah,
This
I have
is
to get-
stupid.
Okay,
I have to get a new one there, so that's a downside. They gotta get a new one.
Okay, like.
I
I'm
demonic
mine.
bestie, yeah.
I will literally be transferring all my shit over if I decide to get this.
Wait, Orange Bro was talking.
Go for it, Orange Bro.
Okay, I mean, I can admit that's stupid as shit. Like, come on, why can't you just put like the old Switch card games in the Switch 2? Like,
No,
that's
you
kinda, like,
can put the
stupid and-
Switch 2, the Switch 1 card games into the Switch 2. However, it's the micro SD card that I'm more worried about. You can't put your old micro SD card in the new one because apparently you're required to have another one.
It's kind of stupid.
So that's
honestly. I don't know
paying-
why would he
Because,
do it.
but at least the Switch 2 is backwards compatibility with its predecessor.
So you're basically
At least that's
paying
true.
extra money for it. Now here's the thing, Nintendo, I'm gonna talk about this real quick. I'm gonna get up Eula. I don't need you rubbing up against my mic.
Here's a new controller
But
that you were meant
here's
to
the
be
thing.
using.
Here's the thing.
Okay.
Here's the thing. I'm gonna get up real close and personal to my mic. Nintendo,
Okay.
we do not need a new controller. I already have 3 of your fucking controllers in my house. I do not need a 4th. Thank you.
This is a Switch 2 exclusive one, but go on.
I'm not.
I-
That's again. Here's the C button. I'm taping that shit up.
No, that's really what it is. Like, hey, we got a new controller. What's different about it? We have the C button.
Yeah,
And
the
that
C button,
controllers.
I was gonna say big buttons. What's this? G, R, and GL button.
And also, not to mention a headphone jack button.
The good.
At least he
Those
did
buttons
the
for-
headphone jack, but
Wait,
it's
wait.
fine.
I know what they are. It's the good look button and the grrr button.
Grr, indeed. Someone's mad.
No,
Good
no,
luck
I,
getting
I,
grr.
I'm really about to be mad because there's one segment in here that actually genuinely pisses me off.
Oh boy.
I'm sure we'll get to that there.
Oh, they changed the controller. Yeah, they changed the controller.
Big time.
And now we're on to the probably the longest segment ever of this whole entire thing, because this thing is going to be an absolute rant fest.
Updated games, yes.
So anyway, this thing, I'm just gonna say, as of today, the release date for the Switch has not changed at all.
But if you're in the United States,
Yeah,
you can't pre-order it.
yeah, you can't.
Yeah, it's.
So-
I don't know why, but
That's upsetting.
That sucked.
I think it's better to wait though.
Yeah, it's better to wait.
You get more news, yeah.
And of course, not to mention, you're able to play 3 types of game. Nintendo Switch 2
Okay,
games.
Here it is. Here it is. Right.
Wait for it. We have to get it to it.
Yeah, get to it first, because we're going step by step. Keep law and order.
This thing right here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk about this.
I hate DLC of Mario Party.
I will say this right now. I have a price for this, guys.
You do?
I have a price for this. This is gonna be $30. The upgrade for this game
$30 for
is
that.
gonna be $30
The flying fucking fuck.
This is gonna be $30.
$30
So we all have Jamboree.
$30 for $30 for the DLC.
Now here's, guess what, chat? This is what I mean by every VTuber's worst nightmare. This is every VTuber's worst nightmare. That's
May I say
Yeah,
my
I can see
thoughts?
why now.
Eula. Get the fuck down from there.
Eula does not have a place to say because she's a cat. She can't talk. But yeah, Kian, you saying? Go on. What do you guys say?
You could have literally done any DLC. You could have gave us new boards. You could have
Oh,
gave
no.
us new mini games. But no, you do probably the dumbest shit I've ever seen. And like, I'm not saying it. I'm like saying this genuinely. This is probably the worst DLC I've ever seen for a Mario game.
Getting DLC, I was expecting better, like maybe a new playable character. Like I know someone would have been happy if Diddy Kong would have
Yeah,
been
this
added
is
there,
also
but
stupid,
unfortunately not.
too.
So unfortunately, not a big ooh there. Damn it! Damn
I
you,
hate
Jamboree.
Why I hate
Like-
DLC from Mario Party anyways?
No, Jenny, if you do like motion controls on Mario Party, you're gonna look like a fucking idiot.
You would look like a fucking idiot.
Yeah, this is.
This is the only thing that actually looks good about the update. This is the only thing that looks
roll.
good.
The roller coaster. Yeah.
The fucking roller coaster.
The roller coaster is really neat.
And the Wonder Flower too. I didn't expect the Wonder Flower to have been here as a host.
Why?
The flower from one day. Yeah.
And you're actually
Why-
using the thing like an actual fucking mouse.
Yeah.
Aiming and shooting targets while on the coaster. And you're climbing a wall.
Rock wall climbing. I like that.
Spraying,
You're straight
spraying
fighting
bubbles.
bombs.
We're
They're
making
gonna
them
have
pink.
buddies from here.
Make the bombs pink, painting the roses
What?
red.
Reminds me of Sort of Squad from Mario DS.
They're going to lose their head. Popping the roses red.
Yeah.
The right is it, they shouldn't be white, the roses should be red. Oh, they're going to lose their heads. And then that's they're going.
Shut the fuck up!
I would be much more better if you said. Let's.
But yeah,
Ow, fucking
my-
cat! I'm gonna clip your toenails if you don't do it.
Also, can we
Yeah,
just like
they-
point out that like you might have to buy the exact same game when on
Yeah.
PlayStation you can get it for
$30.
free.
You have to pay $30 for
Um,
this shit.
Whereas like on PlayStation, if you have a game that's on PS4 that's been on PS5, you can upgrade it for free.
Yeah.
They got paid to do this shit. They got paid to do this shit. Now, here's another fucking funny thing. I forgot to mention this, guys. Look at this.
This
Rep.
is completely unnecessary.
Also,
I
not
don't
to
need-
mention, you paid, I don't know how much for this game. I think for me, I paid like a little bit for this game.
got
I
it day
paid,
one.
y'all paid $70 for this game. And y'all have to pay to upgrade this shit for $30. That's already $100 game. This is
This
probably
not
like
needed.
20. This is probably like a bit more, like an $80 or
But
$90 game,
actually-
but $100 game? Yeah.
Yeah, look, I object to this because look, Breath of the Wild was actually the final game for the Wii U and then released on the Switch, and now re-releasing it on Switch 2 in general, I just think that is completely and again, actually no, I can't really say that because they re-release other games on the consoles too, so this is really a first, but
Yeah.
I
Uh,
don't
Wii U
have
and
no words for
stuff,
this. I still think this is unnecessary.
I still need to
Jenny.
go through and continue with the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game.
I'll be there
What
if you
is-
do.
What is the point of this?
To go through and find your
Listen.
fucking Koroks.
Fuck off, Koroks. I do not care about it.
Activate.
I'd rather just go
This
through
is
the
just
story.
Siri.
Can I also mention one more time? Can I mention one more time? Breath of the Wild, if you did just the story, no shrines, just the story itself, that's only 17% of the game. Not even a quarter.
Damn.
But I
I
guess-
shit you not. I shit you not.
I can give one positive, which I heard about the Switch 2 and like the app. If you take a photo or like you record a certain moment, you can send it straight to the app and you can save on your phone, which that's a good thing.
That is a good thing. That's the only thing that the Switch Online app has given us.
Yeah, that's all-
Now, here's the
the
other
good thing
thing.
about the Switch too.
Kirby! This is actually,
Kirby.
I'm just gonna say that this is actually this is actually the only good thing from this segment right here, chat. This is the only good thing from this segment.
I know Scarlett's having a field day because she loves Kirby.
Because this is literally updated content for the game. This is updated content for the game, by the way.
Wait,
Funny
Zero,
story.
didn't you?
Yeah, I was gonna say funny story. I just finished this game 100%. I finished it 100%. I actually managed to do it.
Well, now
No,
there's
didn't you, like-
DLC. Cat, why are you
But didn't
biting
you,
my
like-
hand?
So
Didn't
hang
you
on, keep
finish, like,
talking.
Didn't you finish like a challenge in like the very last second?
Yeah, I did. And I've added it to my video. Yeah.
But
that's
yeah,
one of those challenges,
another
like,
game,
last
Metroid
second.
Prime Beyond, that we're also getting this year. I don't want to talk anything about Metroid because I don't know how I feel about this.
I mean,
I'm gonna
for
be
those who
honest.
love Metroid games, especially the Prime series, this would definitely be up their alley.
Yeah,
I'm
and
gonna
they're
be
also
totally
using
hon-
the
I'm
mouse
gonna be totally
controls.
honest. I'm gonna be
Yeah, go
totally
ahead,
honest.
Go for
I
it.
feel Metroid Prime 4 should just be a Switch 2 game. It should not be on the Switch 1.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah,
I'm
but
not
also
hating.
not to mention, there's one other thing that we could talk about. This game right here, Legends ZA.
This one that
This-
doesn't apply to me because I retired from Pokemon.
This is actually going to be... Pokemon fans have actually been ecstatic about this because we're finally not getting a shitty-ass Pokemon game with shitty graphics.
Although,
Parkour.
Yeah, we're not going to have shitty graphics.
I would say one thing. Who the hell puts 2 Johto starters in this game?
I thought it was 3.
Who? I have
No.
goddamn clue.
If you don't mind. You see, there was like Chikorita and Totodile. There were 2 Johto starters, and we got Tepig, the only Unova starter.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, alright, who puts Chikorita and Totodile? 2 Johto starters in that game? Are you fucking insane?
So, here's the thing.
Was it supposed to be Cyndaquil or the Johto starter?
Yes.
Well, no, Zero. The thing is, it was in Legends of Arceus. That's Cyndaquil's right in Legends of Arceus as a starter.
With
So it's probably a different class.
Asha,
And Ralph,
Asha.
I still think Pokemon's running out of ideas for sure.
But yeah,
Really
so
don't.
here's another funny thing. Out of all these games right here, you have to pay $30 per game. So if you have all of these games, somebody do the math.
120.
Yeah, $120 for these games right here. And then probably
Wait. You said $30. You said $30 each, right?
$30 each. And that's for Mario Party Jamboree, Zelda, Breath of the Wild, and Tears of the Kingdom, and Kirby and the Forgotten Land. You really, Eula? Why you
It's
have
like
to be...
to me, like those first 3 games.
Hang on. there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 here. 30 for each.
No. Just do 4 of them, Zero, because Metroid Prime
Okay.
and Pokemon haven't been
120 then.
announced, haven't been released
Okay,
yet.
Okay, 120 then. Sorry.
Yeah,
my maths is bad.
$120 per each of these. Now that's gonna be ruining somebody's bank account. Not mine, somebody else's.
It's like those first 3 like games with DLC. It's like, why? And like the
Why?
next year, like the next year is like, okay, it has potential.
You say why like that? For me, that would literally be $120. Why?
No, this is just
Yeah.
scummy. Oh, this is just scummy for Nintendo. Like, you should have said, if you have a Nintendo Switch version of the game, you can upgrade for free.
Yeah. Now we have a
This
brand new
Nintendo
game that just got announced. So, unlike the Nintendo Switch, the first Nintendo Switch game, we got Snipper Clips. This is Nintendo's version of Snipper Clips. I'm just gonna say this. Fucking wheelchair basketball. I'm not even gonna...
This,
I don't understand.
this is
Also, by the
absolute
way,
ass.
I will say, this is also bad for y'all's wrist.
I want to say
No.
something, but I'm going to sound so bad.
Do it. Say it. Say it.
Please.
Rocket League, but it's basketball and you're disabled.
On the stream, where just might just be a bar,
My God,
like
yeah,
a
that's what it
Rocket League
feels
thing.
like.
But this I put in my chat on my stream for this, but I'll put it here for this case there because all that want this hashtag pass. This is a big
Pass.
pass.
And quite
If we
literally.
just If we just Rocket League, but it's
Yeah,
basketball and like you're on a wheelchair, like Nintendo. Who came up with this?
Literally someone on
Mhm.
so much.
Somebody
crack
was
they're
on
probably
crack.
dead. So much crack they're probably dead.
Yeah.
But yeah. I don't know how I feel
Dead,
about
dead
this
in the
game.
head.
I really don't know how I feel about this game.
I'm passing on this
interested.
one.
I'm
Didn't you
definitely
say that
passing.
this game
This
is
is
made
a-
by the
this-
same
this
people
is-
who made Snipper Clips?
No, it's basically this is Nintendo Switch versions 2 of Snipper Clips.
Because I was gonna say an opinion for Snipper Clips because I love that game.
I love Snipper Clips. Snipper Clips is fun. If anyone hasn't played Snipper Clips, please do. It's fun. I love it.
I'm sorry.
Now,
I'm not into
now
it.
we get on to the fun part, guys. You ready for this? Elden Ring.
Yeah, Elden Ring. There we go.
Okay, can I just be honest?
Go on ahead, be
What?
honest.
Elden Ring on Switch. At least 5 people are gonna be happy.
Me.
I'm
Me.
real.
Me. I am. Me. I am. Teacher, I am. Me.
Yeah. You get a pass on it because like you're a friend. Like Jenny.
You're just confused.
Jenny. No, I feel like Elden Ring on Switch 2 is gonna be an absolute disaster.
It's also
How's
gonna
that gonna
blow
be a
up the
disaster?
Switch. It's also gonna blow up
No,
the Switch.
Because it's huge out there, and it's also in the game series that's like Dark Souls, isn't it?
No, it can run around on a PlayStation. It can run around on like an Xbox. On Switch, it's probably gonna lag like crazy.
That's exactly what I'm saying because PlayStation and Xbox are much more powerful.
I mean, think about
Also-
it. They tried to put like WWE on the Switch before. Now they're doing it again, which potential. They
Now,
tried
here's
it
the
before with
thing.
WWE.
Sorry. Go. I was gonna say, I will not be getting this because I have this on my Steam. I can just play this on my Steam. Plus,
Is
also.
it because,
Yeah, that's what I literally said.
Oh wait, hold on. I'm getting a phone
Like,
call.
isn't Elden Ring a PC game?
It was
Yeah, it's a
actually
PC
it was
game.
actually Xbox and PlayStation as well.
Well, yeah, and Xbox too.
So, yeah,
Yeah,
just
it
same as the games before in that. There, I mean, the 3 Dark Souls, Bloodborne, and
So
what's
then-
that one? What's that one? Sekiro, the one that's Sekiro. That's also another one that's in the same similar series.
I think the Moy
Sekiro.
makes a great point about this. The battery would be done like 20 minutes after playing this game.
A big no, big hell no. Then
True.
I'll say it. Hell no. But
Like
yeah.
generally, obviously,
Because
They're
I was
trying
also
again
confused of why
for-
Elden Ring is.
Also, I just want to say this. Imagine you're
Yeah.
going through and you're fighting a boss and the battery dies midway on you and you're fighting like, I don't know, fucking Millennia. That would be terrible. But yeah.
the,
Switch
bat-
it
the
around,
battery
they win
dies. The battery dies. You charge. It's like, okay, I'm ready to get back into the fight. You're instantly dead.
Yeah, that's the best part.
Yeah.
That's even better. That's
Real.
even better.
But I won't get this game because I don't play Dark Souls like games because they're just too hard and I will rage. So fuck no.
You played Cuphead before.
So,
didn't you?
also not to mention, Hades is coming out
insane.
as well. So that's gonna be exciting as hell to play. Because I haven't played any, I haven't ever played Hades before. So I have to play the game. So I'm actually excited for
This
that.
game looks familiar.
I love
This game looks
Hades.
familiar.
I love Hades. I want to play Hades. Now, there is one game that I actually am super excited to talk about because this game recently came out a couple days ago. Now, here's the question. Do we really want to talk about Capcom?
I mean, yeah, the king of fighting games.
Kinda.
Street Fighter.
I mean, Capcom that makes Street Fighter games, Ace Attorney, and also Resident Evil because Resident Evil was made by Capcom.
But yeah, there's so many fucking
Resident Evil
characters.
game.
Also, I want to say, like, I've actually genuinely wanted to try Street Fighter 6 because of the customization. Also, the amiibos look good. The
not to
amiibos
mention-
look cool.
We're getting amiibos, so amiibos are not dead, which is
Genuinely,
good.
Yeah, the amiibos do look really
I
cool.
thought they're not doing amiibos anymore. I can't.
Yeah. Now here's the thing. Oh yeah, we're skipping this one because who cares about this game? Who cares about Demon Makima? I don't want to fucking talk about this game. I'm not talking about this game. Nobody wants to hear me talk about Demon X Makima when I got nothing to fucking say about this game. Especially since they're playing a dog.
I don't.
Now, here's the thing. Does anybody recognize this game company?
No.
I'll
Really?
say I have.
You don't
None.
know Hazelight Studios. This game, Split Fiction.
Split Fiction.
Oh yeah, Speed Inkling.
The
said he
same guys
played
that
this.
made
It's,
it.
Nope.
Hello,
makes
it's
sense.
Ellie.
It
Welcome to
takes
the
two.
stream.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. It
So,
takes two. Yeah. Right.
Split
I think
Fiction
Speed
is made by the same people who made It Takes Two. I'm actually kind of very excited to see how this game runs on the Switch too. And it feels
could-
really, really cool.
I could
But-
be wrong with this. I think I've been hearing that they're planning to make a movie of this.
Oh, if they make a movie about this, that would be really fucking cool.
Some
mean,
of this being this much wider than It Takes Two, this can definitely give me some. vibes of
Eula,
this game
please
that's
get
pretty
off
chill
the
called-
fucking table.
Called
Oh,
Journey.
hold on.
You all
Let's-
know the game
Eula,
Journey?
I'm gonna banish you if you don't get the fuck off the table.
Okay, let's be fair. Zero, me and you are
Yeah.
football fans.
You're
We
smacking
don't
your
mind.
tail.
We don't mind
Alright,
football
y'all,
by
say
generally.
bye to cat.
Goodbye, Eula. Get the cat out of here. She's interrupting.
Okay. I know, like, Zero, me and you are football fans, like, generally. Did they ruin it? Did they really need a segment on this?
But yeah, we're not talking about EA. Okay, we're not discussing EA.
Red card to that then.
Red card to that one indeed. Now
Otherwise-
here's the thing.
otherwise
Let's
otherwise
talk
Harry
about
Kane
this
gets
real
down.
quick. Let's talk about this. This game is already on the fucking Switch. Why the fuck
know
do you
you
need to
have.
re-release that game?
The
Nintendo,
only
why the
The only difference is you get, like, probably 500 of the microtransaction and you get, like, updated graphics.
Yeah, that's all you're fucking getting.
Right.
When I can just put my Hogwarts Legacy game that my sister has and put it in the Switch too. And pay the upgrade fee.
I mean, here's the thing. I could just say you could just transfer it in the Switch one. I just don't.
Yeah,
I just think
I'm
it's
not talking about
unnecessary to
this
put
one either.
some
We're not
games
talking
there.
about Tony Hawk. I got nothing to say about this. All
It's
that we have to
skateboard.
say is that there's gonna be a SpongeBob thing.
Yeah, SpongeBob.
Yeah, that you skip.
Let me mark up a few things real quick. I'm trying to go. Okay.
We're
Now
done
we have
speaking.
something else. Hitman.
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 Hitman's coming to there. So what do y'all have to think about Hitman?
I never heard of it.
You
I've-
never
oh,
heard of
I mean,
Hitman?
I've heard of it.
Played it. I've heard it. I've never played it, but I know what it is. That you play as Agent 47. Something.
Yeah,
Agent 47.
And well, you go on these missions, but you tackle it. You know, you have many ways to go about it that day. Not just basically do it exactly the same thing. You have to just sort of just.
Now,
On the
here's
fan,
one
we
thing
see
that
the
Zero's excited about. This is one thing Zero's excited about.
Yeah.
I am too,
007, Project 007.
I mean, I mean, I'm a James Bond fan as well, so I genuinely thought at first, like with the sound, I thought it was like a GoldenEye like remaster.
That will
Yeah,
actually be
it
really
really
cool
not.
to get another 007 game. Now, this is what I'm gonna go on ahead and say. I'm gonna skip Bravely Default because nobody wants to hear me yap about a JRPG game. None of y'all want to hear about me yap about JRPGs for like 20 fucking minutes. Because I will yap about Bravely Default and how this game's really fucking good. But I will not
and
to spare
I
y'all.
will say, if you're in like the VC with me when we watched this direct, I already said to myself, "Oh my god, we're getting Final Fantasy number 5000."
Yo, I was. Now, this is what I'm excited about. We're actually getting a director's cut for Yakuza 0.
Yes.
This
I'm
is
sorry.
this is the director's cut version. You cannot
It's
buy
funny-
the director's cut version of Yakuza 0.
No,
This thing
it's
doesn't
funny
exist.
because-
We're actually
it's
getting a
funny 'cause-
director's cut.
It's funny because my friend Frosty already bought the entire game series, and now they just announced the director's cut.
I think this is a good
Right.
thing because this gives us another story, the uncut story of Yakuza 0. So that's actually pretty good. And I will be playing that.
You go
Because-
ahead. I will
Yes. Now,
not.
this thing, the next thing that is going to be brought up, it will make me want to play a Hyrule Warriors game. This will
Is
genuinely...
it that new Zelda?
Yeah, we're getting a new Koteko game.
Mhm.
We're getting a new Hyrule Warriors game from Koteko.
Yeah.
And if anybody hasn't played Tears of the Kingdom, oopsies, I'm sorry, you're being spoiled. But this
I'll
game,
play it.
When I first saw this, I thought it was the DLC for Tears of the Kingdom. Then I realized, oh wait a second, hordes of enemies. I immediately thought it's a Hyrule Warriors game.
yeah,
Isn't
but
like the
this
pre- isn't like
this
isn't
is the
game like a
prequel. This is the prequel to
Yeah.
Tears of the Kingdom. So pretty much, we recently, I believe a couple years
Oh.
ago, we got the prequel to Breath of the Wild, which was Age of Calamity, which told us the story about how the Guardians were put together. What was it again? Like, what was put together, Zero? You played Age of Calamity, right?
Yeah.
So what was put together?
The Guardians.
Yeah, the Guardians were put
mean-
together. So this story actually tells from Zelda's perspective of her story traveling back in time. So I'm actually...
I recognize that. I've played enough of Tears to know that's Rauru, the first king of Hyrule.
So this is actually some good shit right here. This is some good shit. This is some good pasta. We're eating good tonight, chat. We ate good
Yeah.
during this direct when this shit got announced. We ate good when that shit was announced.
I definitely would say this actually allowed me to finally continue Tears of the Kingdom, give it another shot, because I haven't continued Tears of the Kingdom for a while because it kind of dried out on me. Because I know it's a sequel to Breath of the Wild, which I still enjoy, but Tears of the Kingdom, for some reason, it just dried out on me. Could be because it's super duper hard, or the fact is I was not making much progress. Maybe it just got boring to me. But
yeah, Hyrule
This-
Warriors, Age of Imprisonment, I will definitely be taking a look at, and I may get if I decide to get the Switch.
I will definitely say
I'll think
this
about
is definitely
getting
this has convinced
Switch.
me to give Tears of the Kingdom another shot by trying.
But yeah,
you know.
everybody agrees that this is good. This is good. That this is good, chat. This is some good. This is some good spaghetti. Reggie's eating good tonight, right, guys? This is good.
I don't know if I could be able to get it because I never played Tears of the Kingdom.
I'm not into Zelda.
You're not Nizella. Now, of course, not to mention everybody's favorite cup of tea. Everybody's tea right now because
Okay, this is
of
one-
the words
this is
that
one-
this played. I'm gonna pull this up.
Yeah.
A new membership benefit.
Wait for it.
This is the one positive I can say now, and I saw
Take a
Zero's
look at
reaction
this.
to this.
This was this.
Oh yeah. When I saw this happen, I was like,
Yeah, the GameCube.
I was like,
Yeah.
I have
I literally lost my shit. I lost it.
I have positives, but one negative.
So this is actually really good. Now, here's the thing. We've waited how long for GameCube games?
Never
And we
played
asked
any
and
Moderator.
begged Nintendo for this, and I'm more pissed off that we're not getting Tears of the Kingdom. Not Tears of the Kingdom, Twilight Princess.
Yet.
I
Probably
mean-
not yet. Probably not yet. Just remember, they can add.
If they
some
go
stuff
through and
into
they
it.
put Twilight
What'd you say?
Princess on
What'd you
the NES, on the GameCube, I will make a donation goal. I will make a fucking donation goal for the Switch.
I will definitely cry happy. But I mean, got Wind Waker, which honestly I'm happy. That's my second favorite, at least. But thing is, finally, after so long and how many fucking times I keep saying I miss my GameCube, I can finally shut up with that.
I miss my
Finally,
GameCube.
I can Gesundheit. And I would say, I can finally say, I can finally shut the up.
Silver
I can
said
finally
this.
shut the
Demoy said this. I can't remember how I popped up when we got to that.
To be
Medley,
fair,
yes,
no,
yes,
to be fair,
Medley.
yeah, Demo, you were happy, but to be fair, do you know how like direct reaction? I was so out of it. I wanted to sleep.
So actually,
no,
we're
pause
getting
here,
a
pause
Fire
here.
Emblem game. We're getting a Fire Emblem game finally, and also not to mention this thing puts 3D World to shame. We're getting Strikers.
Hell no.
I-
Sunshine.
I suppose,
you're gonna-
I
you're gonna
suppose
pause,
it's
pause.
original.
Yes, yes.
I want to
Kian?
say, like, why would you add Sunshine if you really made 3D All Stars? Was that game just used now? Could we have 64
this-
on 64? We got Sunshine. What next? We get Wii on this. That actually would be cool. We get Wii on the Nintendo 2. We get Mario Galaxy 1 and 2.
Well,
I mean, 3D All Stars was kind of limited anyway. So if
The
you
only
didn't get
thing
a
you can
chance
play
to play
3D
it,
All
it's hard
Stars
to
is
play it.
now just Mario Galaxy. But
I
now
mean,
we're
I'll give
getting
them credit, though.
Strikers.
At least they have Strikers. I've yet to play the first Strikers game.
We're getting
Luigi's
two
Mansion 1,
Pokemon
I finally
games. We're getting Gale
finally
of
get to play the
Darkness and
first-
Coliseum. And we're
Don't
getting
forget Luigi's Mansion.
we get Chibi.
Luigi's Mansion on the GameCube.
We get the Chibi
you-
Robot. I've been wanting to play Chibi Robot. I
do
love
have
Chibi
some-
Robot. Plug into Adventure.
You basically have the entire Luigi's Mansion trilogy now on Switch.
Literally, yes.
Clearly.
I need to get.
I
I need to get
do-
Switched. I need to get that down. I get to play the very first Luigi's Mansion. Never played that on the GameCube. I should really.
Also, not to mention, I want to talk about this. They really go through and pushing the promotion of the fucking C button.
Like,
You
it's
see
literally
this?
the exact
That's a
same
sta- that's a
controller,
sta-
but they
that-
added the C button.
Yeah.
Yeah, the C button again. Like, what the? You please forget about that fucking C button.
I mean,
I
Apparently,
don't-
this will be in the store on the same day.
I just want to add on, like, I know people would be like complaining, like, oh, why is it Nintendo Switch like expansion pack? Like, it makes sense. The expansion pack, yeah, it's a price to pay, but like, the money's worth it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
There.
Now, here's the thing. This is what almost everybody flipped their boat about. Hey, Orange Bro. I'll let you take the steering wheel for this segment. How about that?
Alright, cool. I'll take it.
What's this?
I'll take.
Hey, what's that? Is that Toby Fox? Is that
Holy shit.
When I saw that Toby Fox, I was like, wait a minute. Is this what I was thinking? I was like, no way. Is it
I saw
actually
this
gonna
as
be
well, and I was like, no fucking shot.
I was like, no
all I have
way.
to say,
One
all I
control.
have to say is to this. Toby Fox, can you bring that, can you ship that costume to my house, please, and thank you? Or just ship the dog.
Chapter 3.
Chapter 3 and 4 are the new
Ship
ones,
the
is that
dog.
correct?
Yes, these are the new chapters that people have
Yeah.
been waiting for ages. Well, I mean, it does take a while, which I can't blame them.
No, I think
Yeah.
they announced like Deltarune alone is gonna be like $25 dollars, but you do get the other chapters for free, which I do understand. And that's probably a good thing.
All right, so here we go. So Deltarune here. We got all the chapter 3 enemies. All right, we got chapter 1. That's seen from chapter 2. Yep.
And
Nice.
Okay. So pause there. So you see, there's like some new mini games I've been sensing. So I was like, okay. So these must be some new mini games from the chapter 3 I'm seeing. You know, like chapter 2, they had the queen fight, and if you play Deltarune, any people play Deltarune, you get what I'm saying. But you see, they got into new mini games though. I kind of like it though. I'm kind of curious how it goes from there.
Rocking
well as the
mini
rhythm.
game. We get to be the rock band.
I never know. The lighters are just having And the ban right there, I would say it there.
We have an unknown enemy for chapter 3.
I think that's the final boss. I'm not so sure. But chapter 4, I'm kind of curious how this is gonna go from there.
I'm
Because
gonna
that's
say,
halfway mark.
Like, I
I'm
love
gonna say-
Deltarune as well.
don't ever give Deltarune Chapter 3's final boss to an SMG4 fan.
I would
No.
say this. I'm coming back to Deltarune and streaming this again after seeing that direct. I'm definitely coming back to Deltarune again.
So of course, not to mention,
I don't
this
think I would
thing's
be
coming
able
out the
to
same
stream this
day.
game.
On the Switch too.
Yeah. Now, I'm not talking about this. We're not talking about Borderlands. We're not
Skip-
talking about
skip
this.
Borderlands.
Yeah.
There is one
I
thing
played
I do want to talk about.
Wait. I played Borderlands 2 before a long time ago, back in my college days. Had to hang out with some friends out there. I just like those were good times. Like I remember we used to watch like what's it? Oh, come on. Abridged of some animes like Dragon Ball Z or even Hellsing, for example. Hellsing abridged. You all know Alucard, right?
Yeah.
Wait,
Remember-
can I just,
Well, anyway,
can I just bring up
Hellsing,
something?
hang on, let me finish. Quickly. Hellsing abridged. There's one part in episode 3 that was funny. We faced those psychos in Borderlands 2. We were like, hey guys, how's your health plan? They start shooting at us. I'm like, apparently it's great. And then we're shooting them up.
Now here's the thing. I want to talk about this. Not this one. Not Survival Kids. This thing. I want to talk about this. This just looks cute as hell because we got a bullet man.
Bullets.
Sacrifice. Scout will be happy.
Sacrifice.
I would like to actually play this thing because this thing looks cool as hell. Because we get to play as a bullet person.
I just want to
I-
say, like, if you watch this live, and like it's just funny to think about. If you watch this live during the Survival Kids segment, the stream froze.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
That
Yeah,
part
the
froze,
stream
I remember.
absolutely froze. I was
Nintendo
like- I was there, I
servers
was like,
cannot
what?
handle this. Also, not to mention, I would not play this. I already have No Man's Sky. I would not play this game. Why play
ain't
this
playing this
game
shit.
when you play No Man's Sky?
It's like
I've never
it's
seen
like
this game.
Here's the thing.
Cyberpunk.
I would play this game, but here's the thing. I already have Cyberpunk on my PC, so I can just play this on my PC.
Also, this is gonna make your Switch 2 go. Eh.
Yeah, this is just gonna go. The fans are gonna just go. The fans are gonna just go. That's how
Yeah, the
they're.
fans-
They
gonna
will go crazy.
Yeah, the fans are just gonna go off. But yeah, Cyberpunk, I'm actually excited for that. Hey, look, we're also getting Final Fantasy as well.
Boy.
Final Fantasy
my God.
7. Like,
I've already got this on the PS5 because you guys see me play the hell out of it, so this is unnecessary.
This
No,
is
this
not
is basically-
necessary.
There you go.
Play Final
No,
Fantasy
this-
Zero.
this is basically the same thing with Half-Life. They'll never make 3, just like Final Fantasy. You never make a Final Fantasy 8.
Yeah, true. Are we saying there, Lizzie?
I never seen you play Final Fantasy of this one.
I played. Yeah, I got this on PS5. I think I can't remember if it was free or not there though. But no, it actually couldn't be because it's a big game. But I got it. I played the heck out of it because I remember just playing this game, just couldn't put the controller down.
Yeah, he could not. We had to forcibly manually call him on his phone and tell them, hey, put the
Jesus
game down.
Christ.
Like
Hey.
it's late in the
Oh,
day. Hey,
please.
it's late. Go to bed.
Wait.
Okay.
You-
Look, just
you
one.
were
Look, just
really
just 5 more minutes. Just 5 more minutes.
No.
No,
Ye-
get off now.
Okay, he's fine.
Okay, this is the
Really?
big
I
hitter.
finished that. I
This
finished
right
that, but
here
then-
is the big fucking hitter, okay? We're going through these games one by one. So, not to mention, don't really know why we could have gotten this announced as a game alongside with probably, I don't know, fucking Skyrim or shit. But no, you decided to put this in a montage segment. With this!
Oh,
With this!
I'm gonna have to
Okay.
find.
I was gonna say this one's up on Orange Bros out.
I have
Thank you.
I have two things to say.
Go for it, Kian, before Orange Bro goes on a rant.
One, and Orange Bro don't kill me because like it's been held up too long. I don't give a shit about Sing Song anymore.
What the fuck did you just say?
Oh boy.
It's been delayed too much. Like I doubt it's ever gonna come out. So it just to see it like in a Switch, I'm like, okay,
Okay.
watch it be delayed again.
I
Watch.
really want to play this game after I play the first Hollow Knight.
And two, I love how it just included for 10, like 5 seconds, like, oh, this Hollow Knight. Anyway, next game.
Yeah.
No,
So anyway, Orange Bro-
Not yet,
Nintendo
not yet,
Freak.
not yet, the Orange Bro. is awful.
Orange Bro, you wanna discuss how you feel currently?
I was like, what the fuck is actually I was like, holy shit, we actually get
Now,
no
here's
way.
the thing. They did this
was-
very dirty. They did this dirty.
What do you mean by that?
How?
They did it dirty. Instead of them putting it in a proper announcement, they put this thing in a fucking segment.
I mean, it's something, but
Yeah,
it-
at least.
we have at least it's been a
Teams-
year. Like I don't know how many years.
Team Cherry is just currently right now just in its gravestone right now. It's currently being buried alive.
They're like I said, it takes a while though with Silksong, which I can't blame them because you know.
But
Silksong
they
is a
had I
very
don't know
long
how
game.
fucking long. They've had how long? Yeah, that's what.
But the wait is finally over, and we at least got a release date for this year. So you know what? That's
That's
the good
all we got.
information I got.
Now here's the thing.
Yeah,
This was
Orange Bro, I
announced.
absolutely agree with you.
Now here's the thing. I do not care for Story of Seasons, and I'm sorry about this to the people who love Story of Seasons, but I'm just gonna say we do not need another farming game. I'm sorry, but we do not.
Oh god, that one director I could have that farming.
Also,
game. Oh, God,
why-
damn.
Why?
Are we in the?
Why are we getting a
first
baby
person
game
view of a baby?
with the
I
stay
don't
kick?
understand.
Feels like Among the. That game feels like Among the Sleep. The previous one, not this one.
Also, not to mention 2 Point Museum. Who the fuck cares about this? Just watch Night at the Museum. Now
I mean,
this
build
one,
a museum. If you like building games.
I hate 2 Point. I hate 2 Point. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna say this right now. I hate 2 Point. It's stupid. It's non like negotiable. I just fucking hate 2 Point. Anyway, Wild Hearts. I don't know what the fuck this is. It looks like Fortnite.
It looks
Yeah, I was
more.
about
It
to
looks.
say,
It, look,
they're
it looks like. It looks like.
Fortnite.
It looks like a mix of Fortnite with a bit of Monster Hunter.
Now here's
it's
the thing.
Funny it's funny you all mentioned Fortnite.
Why?
Oh yeah, because
We'll get into it. Shush, Izzy.
Witchbrook. Witchbrook was announced during the last direct, so you know, kind of old news. But Puyo Puyo
Okay,
Tetris.
Puyo Puyo Tetris 2S. May I have the line for that?
Yes.
Okay, so I don't know how that goes with 2S. Like, they had, like, 2 players at the same time, like, CPU. Okay, like, I don't get how is that gonna go for 2S there. Okay, I wouldn't expect we get Puyo Puyo Tetris 2 on the Switch, too, I will admit.
No,
But-
did you have an avatar based off this years ago?
Oh, yeah, you did. I remembered. She did.
Yeah,
Well,
I
there
did.
is designs that there before, but that's now, yeah.
My
I remember
designs
that.
are now updated. Thank you very much.
They certainly are. I went with the
Now,
designs.
I will be getting this. I'm sorry, but I'm getting Rune Factory Gardens of Ozma because I like Rune Factory. I love Rune Factory. It's an RPG. I don't care if it's a farming game. I just fucking love Rune Factory.
you're also a sucker for anime.
Okay, also, who's playing Marvel Comics? Not me. I'm sorry, but no.
Hey, me.
I'd say someone like Joe would, because he likes his Marvel heroes.
Yeah, we on Marvel.
You can't-
I still can't believe this thing is still happening. How is this thing still happening?
I have no goddamn clue.
I can't do a Chewbacca.
Me neither.
How is
But
Star
I
Wars
got-
still happening?
Well, Star Wars is still going strong, even though it's sequel trilogy.
Civilization is happening, and I don't want to play this game. I'm not playing this one. We're not talking about this one. I hate this thing.
Looks too wide and complex.
Fast
and
Fusion. We have fucking. What do we have?
F-Zero.
Yeah, we have F
Mario
Zero.
Kart.
We have F-Zero. We have Mario Kart. We don't fucking need this shit. Fucking the Pac-Man game by Bandai.
Pac-Man.
Oh,
on the
yeah.
dark side.
I will probably be
Oh,
getting
yeah.
this.
I was showing it in the
Because
last
this
direct,
looks
too.
cool. I will be getting this because it is Atlas.
It looks like a mystery
Okay.
game. And it's made by Sega.
That was in the last direct. That game was in
I'm
the
gonna get-
Danganronpa team.
The Somnia Files, I will be probably playing this as well because the Somnia
I'm not
Files.
getting it, yeah.
I love this.
I'm
not
sorry,
getting
that was
this
from
game.
Danganronpa
Has-
2.
Now, this is made by the same
Reanimal.
people. Reanimal is made by the same people, the same company who made Little Nightmares 1 and 2. So, here's the thing.
I want to get that game.
Yeah, everybody wants to get this game. So, this might be
Not
a
me,
game worth trying. Now, here is the funny thing.
Funny y'all mentioned Fortnite. The video stream is like a new thing. It's just graphics updated.
It's just
Yeah.
updated graphics and make the trees look prettier and shinier. If
I
Kian
don't
gets
think
this
it's
thing and he goes on Switch, and he plays on Switch, I'm gonna ask Kian when we're playing Fortnite. I'm gonna be like, Kian, I want you to go up to that tree right there, and I want you to look at the updated graphics and smell the tree.
I was like, what, Luna? I can't hear you. My Switch is going.
Let me
But yeah,
just say-
most
let me
likely
just
this
say,
game's gonna be
even
free.
though it's
This game will be for free.
okay.
Just to say.
Can't you just like just transfer on your data from the Switch One?
Yeah, probably. Maybe not.
Ridge Racer. Now I've heard of Ridge Racer before.
Now, here's the thing. We've heard nothing from Level 5. And we're literally just saying that Professor Layton's coming out this year. We've heard
Why don't
nothing.
you-
We've heard
why
jack
don't you
shit from
Professor
Level
Lay-
5. Level
I'm
5's
the
been
Professor
quiet.
Layton game.
I'm sorry. Level 5 has been cooking something. They also have Deca Police coming out. I will be playing Deca Police when it comes out. When they decide to actually show their fucking faces. I'm just saying that.
I
will be getting this.
Happy if it was a new Ace
Plasma.
Attorney game.
Because I had a Tamagotchi as a kid. So, pretty much, it's very funny. Because I will actually
mean-
be playing
Same with
this.
me, my sister.
I mean, Luna, your
Women Falls
PFP,
Night 2.
your
I
PFP
played
and my
the first
Discord
one, but
server
I've seen
is.
videos of Afmal playing this game, and I really wanted to get it.
It's very funny. Yes, Kian?
Your PFP and my server is a derpy Tamagotchi.
Yeah, that's me. That's me. That's my inner Tamagotchi.
Can I just point out how that there's no mention of Tomodachi Life at all in this?
Yeah, let's just fucking talk about that real quick. That's funny. That is actually fucking hilarious that they're bringing like all these games over and they're talking about it, but Nintendo's like, let's not add Tomodachi Life into this segment.
Then again, it is a 2026 release, so I can't
Yeah,
understand
but
it.
it also is, they didn't also, you know what else they didn't add? They did not add Rhythm Heaven. So Rhythm Heaven wasn't in this thing either. Anyway,
I think probably to them they'll probably showing the games are coming out this year.
yeah. So here we've got 2 more games that we need to talk about. And everybody should be squealing. Oh no, we're not. Nope, not this one. Not this one. Not this one.
Yeah,
we're not talking about.
Can we skip
No.
this?
No,
Can we
no.
skip this?
Oh
Because,
yeah,
like,
Bloodlust.
Yeah, we're not
Long
talking
story-
about this one. We're not talking about this one. I'm sorry. As much as I want to talk about this, we're not gonna talk about this.
long story short, I do not give. a
Long
fuck
story
about
short,
this.
this looks like something my man would play. Sorry, not sorry. Sorry,
Like
Mateo,
something
but
that my dad would play.
it looks like something your dad would play.
No, I
I'm
thought this
just
was like
saying.
I thought Jenny at first this was like a Castlevania like remaster.
But it's not.
Honestly, I thought so too, yeah.
Move on to the next.
Now we
game.
have the final 2 games.
We'd like to thank the developer footage for this presentation.
Come on.
In addition to what you-
Announce it. Thank you. This is the second to last game that got announced during the Nintendo Switch Direct. Now, everybody thought this was something else, but here's the thing. When I will actually share you guys a story. I was sitting down in the employee break room of my workplace watching this Direct. And
watching this
I
in bed.
saw this. This is all I needed to realize that this is fucking Kirby.
Yeah, I realized as well.
Can I-
Yeah.
Is that my boy Kirby?
Is
Can I
that the
just say,
Kirby
like,
star?
I'm probably gonna go to hell with this, but when I saw this trailer, I actually got pissed off.
Why'd you get pissed off?
Why? I mean, besides
I
being
thought-
Kirby.
I thought it was Smash Bros.
Honestly, I thought so as well. Honestly,
mean,
I
we
thought
have-
so as well.
No, I have no hate to Sakurai. He's
By the
probably
way-
the best game developer.
By the
I put
way,
on Friends.
I will say this right now. Not them giving an ass shot of Kirby. Not them giving us an ass shot of Kirby.
No, it's just like I have nothing against Sakurai, but it's like Why would you give a Kirby racing game voting the most dramatic trailer of all time?
Who knows?
It's the best thing ever though, because we got Kirby Air Ride like one time ago, like a long time ago, and now we're getting Air
It's been
Riders.
But isn't that a remaster though?
Yeah.
Sonic Free Riders. Now we have Kirby Air Riders.
Yeah. Now we have Kirby and shit. But
I
yeah.
did not know that this was made by Masahiro Sakurai, the same guy who made Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Yeah.
Scott, I'm gonna run you over with a Kirby star.
But yeah,
If you
I
do
think
that, I will-
also
if
not
you
to
do that, I
mention,
will
can we
defend you.
actually go through and say that this is actually very, very fucking fitting that Masahiro Sakurai's baby is Kirby.
True.
Yes. So
I love you. I love Kirby.
So pretty much, if, you know, Masahiro Sakurai directing this game and directing his child actually just feels right. This feels right. However, we don't have a release
Agreed.
date or release year for this game, sadly. Oh wait, we do. 20.
I'm gonna guess.
Don't know.
I'm gonna guess fall.
Fall 2025. Zero. What about you?
Yeah.
No idea.
No idea. Orange Bro.
No.
What about you? You have a season year? Summer 2025.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, probably summer.
I would say
Yeah,
fall.
I
I
think
would
so.
say fall. It would be a really good birthday present for myself to get Kirby.
And now we move on to the final game.
The final segment of this.
Piss off, you pink puffball.
Piss off, you pig puffball. We've got more producing matters. Okay, I
That is
want to
fa-
know everybody's reaction when they first saw this. What do you think it was before we reveal what it actually is? What do y'all think
3D
this was?
Mario.
A 3D Mario game. Just
It'd be a
based off
3D
of it.
Mario game.
Everybody thought this was 3D Mario. I thought this was everyone thought this was Banjo and Kazooie.
Yeah, I did think about. I was like, is this 3D Mario mixed with a bit of banjo?
Then again, it looked like it was going to be like in space, so it could be Mario Galaxy 3. No.
Yep.
Honestly,
No
I don't know
way.
what was going
We
on.
were
And then
all
this
fooled.
happened. I thought, what is this? And it turns out.
It's Donkey Kong. We're
DK.
finally getting
Ass.
It's
we're
Monkey Man.
finally getting a 3D Donkey Kong game after
I know.
who knows fucking
even
how long.
Even I was surprised because I said, yes, we are playing the Donkey Kong games, but we haven't had a 3D Donkey Kong game since 64.
And also not to mention a 3D platformer Donkey Kong. So that's actually really good.
Exactly. It's
Where
it's
you
a
can
proper
actually just
3D Donkey
ruin
Kong
everything
game.
in sight.
Also, can
Where
I
you basically
say,
just smash shit.
Go
Am
for
I-
it.
am I one of the only few people that actually like DK's new model?
I actually like DK's new model. DK's new model feels more expressive than anything from his previous models, which is actually really, really good. That is an update for it. He
Oh wait, Luna,
looks.
when it gets to the release date, I want to just tell you something that I found on Twitter, which I'll find and I'll send to you.
No worries. We're gonna be going to
Oh,
Twitter
I know
after
what you mean,
this.
I know
We're
what
going
you
to be going to Twitter after this. Plus, also having a new enemy besides fucking King K. Rool is actually pretty refreshing. Like with all these new enemies, and that's actually really, really cool to have like all these new enemies and considering that
Ooh,
from what we've
Wanda.
gathered together, this bird is the new enemy in the game. Yeah, this thing right here is probably the main enemy to Donkey Kong right now.
No, that looks like one of the rip-off monkeys from Rio.
Yeah, this probably is.
Yeah, I was about
Also,
say
not to
that.
mention, I'm just gonna say this right now. Everybody and their own mother has been talking about this monkey woman, and they're like,
No, she
looks like she'd be in a perfume commercial.
looks
She
like
kind
you
of
know
does,
that.
yeah.
No, I don't know her name, but like you know that one character from Arms.
Oh, wait,
No?
is it the Twin Tails?
Yeah, she looks like her.
Oh, my man, that
Wait, can you show
I'm
me an image of her?
Twin Tails. Hold
Yes.
on, I will show this on I'll show this on
I want to see
thing.
the picture so I can see the resemblance.
Art. Hold on. See, look. Here you go.
Right. Shut up, motorcycle.
Shut up, you fucking
Can I understand
motorcycle.
the resemblance?
Okay. Here you go. Okay, let's do a side by side comparison. Like, get the version of Twin Tails. Hell, hold on. Hold on, I have to type this in real quickly.
Alright, take your time.
Okay, here's the thing. Okay, we're gonna use a version of Twin Tails. We're gonna use this version. See, look. A.
Mm-hmm.
B. A.
Holy shit.
B.
Holy shit, you're right. And you're absolutely right. She does look
Although,
like her.
Unintentionally, I love like the one image you clicked on. It was like an AI chatting service with her.
Oh wait, this is what it was. Oh. Here you go.
Jesus.
Here you go. A. B. A. A. B.
And B.
But also, not to mention, I will say this Donkey Kong looks very, very reactive and very expressive.
Oh yeah, here comes the funny thing I found on Twitter, which I'm gonna send you in DMs.
But this thing is
And you
coming
say-
out. Hold on, let me do math real quickly in my head. January, February, March, April, May. This is coming out
I think
July 17th, though. So literally close to towards the end of summer.
At July 17th.
Isn't it the middle of summer? You mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like July.
So yeah, I found
Yeah,
on
somewhere in the
Twitter
middle
like
of summer.
during that bit like where Donkey Kong gets squished by the boulder, like someone actually made a version. It's like, oh these are pretty cool bananas.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be posting that on Twitter.
Insert the scream.
Oh these are pretty cool bananas.
Oh
It's kinda
no!
funny that they actually not remake, but
Remastered. They remastered the meme. That's actually good.
Remaster the meme. Yeah,
That's-
they remastered the meme.
That's good. That's really fucking good. But
You
anyway,
should show chat like after this, obviously, not now.
but yeah. So pretty much that's all that happened during the direct. Now we're actually gonna talk about something that they did not announce during said direct.
And something
So,
they're probably not gonna announce for
Here's
a while.
the thing. Here's the thing. This box right here. This is a nice looking box. Now apparently we're gonna get a bundle version of this game of Mario Kart World. So that's actually pretty good. Now here's the problem with that, chat. You guys want to head over? We're actually gonna go to a forbidden place. We're gonna go to the forbidden place real quick.
Okay.
Amazon.
Nope.
I was about to say hell.
Instagram?
We're going to Instagram. We're going to Luna's Instagram page.
You're crazy, right?
No, I'm not. I'm not crazy. Hold on. We're going to Luna's Instagram page. That's gonna be awesome, chat. We're going to my Instagram page.
That's just something out of context you never hear. We're going to my Instagram page.
Cheese! Lucky!
Is that a sin? Was that a sin push?
Somebody!
Is that a sin push I saw underneath that post?
Oh, what? Right here? Where?
No, underneath.
Underwear. Damn it.
Scroll down.
Oh, yeah.
Scroll down.
Hold on, I gotta fix this chat real fucking quick. I gotta do something, chat. I gotta do something. I'm actually gonna remove the tea real quick from my hands because I'm actually gonna do something, chat. I'm actually gonna be a code cover blocker. I ain't doxing my real name, chat.
You didn't reveal it, did you?
No, because we're not doxing my real name.
Okay.
We're not doxing.
Mhm.
Luna's not being doxed today, chat.
Not today.
She ascends to cover her name.
She ascends to cover the thing. I just need to do something real quick. Make sure that I'm actually going to my saved shit. I have to go to my saved shit, which I'm hoping it's not all the way at the fucking top. Wait, I'm hoping that I'm covering this up correctly. No, I'm not. I'm not. Now I am. Now I am. Hello, cam dog. Okay, it's not in profile. It's in more. I think it's in more. Hopefully it's in more.
I think there's like 2 or
Nope,
3.
it's in saved. It's in saved. There, I didn't dox my name. We're good.
Okay.
Chat, we have been saved. I have not doxed my name. So here's the thing, chat. This is when everybody finds out how much the Switches cost. This is probably one of the best things I've seen. It's just that thing played backwards.
Okay. I'm gonna like I've been holding this in so long, but I want to say it now. May I speak? May I say it?
Do it.
Please do.
So the Switch 2 price alone is almost like about $500.
Yeah, 500 bucks. Here's the video right here, guys.
Isn't it
I found it.
450?
The Nintendo
I
Switch
can
2 will
understand
be
with it being
449.
like, it's a new console.
Thank you. At least someone gets it.
Okay, here. This is
What?
official shit from ING, and it's listing
Who
off.
cares what?
But no,
who
it's
cares what
actually
IGN?
they actually
they give
told.
shit ratings.
Yeah, but also not to mention they actually gave out the official price.
Damn.
Nintendo Switch 2, $409.
$449. Bundle with Mario Kart World, $499. Mario Kart World will be $80. Switch 2 Pro controller is $79.99. Joy-Con 2
$80?
controllers, $89.99.
$90?
Joy-Con 2 charging grip, $34.99. Joy-Con 2 straps, $12.99.
That's a charging
2
grip?
Joy-Con
Mhm.
wheels, $19.99. The Nintendo Switch
half
2
these prices
camera,
are-
$49.99.
There it is.
Nintendo Switch 2 dock set, $109.99. Carrying case and
The
screen
one
protector,
thing I want-
$34.99. All-in-one carrying case, $79.99.
The one thing
AC adapter,
that has not
$29.99.
left my mind
Nintendo Switch 2 with
is
Mario
how
Kart
much
World
Mario
with
Kart
all
World
accessories
will
and
be
an extra set of Joy-Con
if
dock
you're
and
buying
AC
it
adapter,
physical.
$1,031.
There it is. There it is.
What the
There it
fuck?
fucking is, guys.
That does look fair. Looks fair to
There
me.
goes my mom's bank account.
$1,039.90.
No,
There
let me
goes
let
my
me
mom's bank account for all that.
let me just add this on, right? If you want to buy Mario Kart World on digital, it's probably like 70, 80
Here's the thing.
bucks.
I'm gonna
It's
show you
fine.
guys. I'm gonna give you guys some math real quick. After I show you guys this thing right here, this thing is from Abdallah Smash. I used to watch him. He gave out probably one of the most funniest things, and I mean this genuinely. This is probably the most funniest thing that I've seen, in my honest opinion. Hopefully, this doesn't overlook anything. Hopefully, this
And
this light this
once
thing.
this is done, I'll say my thing.
Yeah. Because this was actually Nintendo of America's official Twitter thing. This is their official YouTube page. During the Nintendo Treehouse event, while they were right back, they were playing the Wii music. This is what happened. I just let the video play for itself. And it's the best thing ever.
Okay,
This is
I'm
their chat. Telling
Just
them
saying, drop the price.
everybody is saying to drop the mother effing price when we're actually going to be getting a price increase here in the States where this Switch might end up being more. When in Japan, it's going to be $300 in Japan.
What the fuck?
Yep.
No,
Yeah, that's
you
what I
got
heard.
dropped-
Don't you mean 300 yen?
Yeah, 300 yen in Japan.
Which basically means nothing in bucks and pounds there though. But for that much in the US, that's like a
don't know
scalper's
UK.
freaking price. Come on.
Yeah, but pretty much he gave
Okay,
us some good information at least, which is actually really, really fucking good. But they've been talking.
Like, I've been
Go for it. Say it.
okay. I've been holding this in since the thing began. So obviously, if you want to buy Mario Kart World on digital, it's gonna be like 80, 60, I don't know. But if you want to buy it physical, this is Ireland. This is like the price in Ireland. You have to pay €90.
Fucking
What?
Oh, okay.
So
Hold on, let me look
basically,
it up.
if you want to get like Mario Kart on the Switch 2, you have to basically almost pay 100 quid.
Also, not to mention, I will say
Why?
this right here. This is for the brand new. This is the new gigabyte thing. This thing is $60 if you want to get a new SSD card.
I don't understand
What?
whose idea was to put a Switch. I mean, not a Switch, to SD card for $60. I really don't get that.
Yeah. Which I think is probably, this is a bad thing. This is just a really, really bad thing, to be honest. Now, here's the thing. You know what's going to be funny? How about this? Let's go to Twitter to see what they have to say.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see what people are talking about on Twitter.
Oh yeah, real quick. I'm showing you the.
There's probably gonna be like a bunch of memes everywhere about the Switch.
I've showed you like an image of like.
Oh
not
yeah,
much,
no, that's
like, Mario
90
Kart.
fucking dollars. You better not spend your money on that. Don't spend your money on
No,
that.
you can show the chat. Like I'm not joking with it being like $90 just to get Mario Kart. Also, I'm probably gonna get the bundle.
You
So
might
I
get
don't
the
have to
bundle.
pay 90.
The bundle will be cheaper. I will just say that. The bundle will be cheaper. Now, here's the thing, chat. Let's go through. I've been sent a screen share, too. By a friend. Look at that. $90.
Oh yeah, that's true.
90 fucking dollars for a Switch game from Kian. Thank you, Kian, for this perfect information. I also have an image to share as well. I have an image to share from Kian's server. Shout outs to y'all, by the way, for delivering this image. Shout outs to y'all for this fucking image. Arigatou gozaimasu for this image. I like to share this image for y'all. Did they send? Yeah, they sent me this image and told me to share this on screen. Sonic Racing is not $80. So, buy Sonic Racing, guys.
Yeah, when Sonic Crossroads is more cheaper than Mario Kart.
Yep. Sonic Frostworld's cheaper than Mario Kart. So that means y'all can.
Learn the chaos.
So that means
Like,
y'all
my only-
can just play Sonic. That's all
Why
you.
do I feel that Nintendo's gonna say, "Oh, the reason that Mario Kart World is €90 is because of free roam"?
Yeah. If it's because of free roam, don't get it. Now, here's the thing.
Get the
While
bundle.
we're going through and we're scrolling through Twitter, I want to get y'all's thoughts on the price. Starting with Orange Bro.
Oh,
What is your
Oh,
thoughts
Switch
on
2
the
price?
price? Yes.
honestly, I think it's fair. It sounds fair to me because after all, this is a new console. Because I mean, then again,
But these are
New
scalper
console.
prices. These are basically scalper prices.
I mean, sure it is, but I feel like it's kind of fair. This is a new console after all we're getting. Like, you know,
Oh no. Look what
it's
they
not like
post.
PS5.
Oh no, the memes are starting.
It's not like PS5. Like you have to wait. Like they're sold out everywhere though.
Oh
That would be no, that would be funny though. If, like the
I
Switch
hope.
2 gets sold out everywhere till February.
no. Yeah.
Oh my god.
There you go, Orange Bro. There's your Silk Song.
Yep, there we go.
But yeah, pretty much.
That cow's
Wow.
doing Shadow the Hedgehog.
No, it's doing the Akira slide. This
Anyway, if we move on to prices, I guess Zero. What's your thoughts?
He just said, "Move on."
This is me.
Move on.
Anybody seeing this? This is me.
Hold on.
Going for the roller.
No,
Well, like,
everyone.
that's-
No,
Every-
everyone's seeing
The Switch.
everyone's bank account with Switch 2.
Yes.
But also, not to mention, I will say that I'm actually gonna give out my honest opinions real quickly. I will be saying this right now. I will not be getting it because of the price. Now, here's the thing. If it goes on sale, then I may get it. But I will not be getting it because of the price. The price is way too overly expensive.
Mhm.
If I wanted a console, I can just go to Steam and purchase a Steam Deck for fucking cheaper. That's me
True.
being honest. I can just go to my Steam Deck and just purchase a Steam Deck for cheaper.
Like who's giving their opinion on the price next? Is it Zero?
Yes.
It's a bit complicated for me at the moment. There, I mean, yes, I earn plenty in that there, and I would say I'm invested in that there, though. But being in working class, I probably could eventually save up for it there. But I wanted to rush into getting it right away.
Okay, so you actually want to take your time.
I'll take my time and probably get it maybe a couple of months unless something lucky happens there. But like, oh fuck it, I'll do it.
Unless something does happen.
Just leave. I'll just leave that to me.
Oh.
The cow!
The cow!
Oh yeah, the cow.
Okay, so,
Yeah.
The cow!
We get-
But yeah, they actually talked about this. This is an actual news report, by the way.
That price is not so bad. The game itself is a little expensive. Now with tariffs, we don't know if the tariffs are affecting this console right now. We do know that in 2019, Nintendo moved production
Yeah,
of
I was
the
gonna
console
say, basically
out of
Nintendo's being
China
greedy at
to
this point.
Vietnam to avoid
I mean,
tariffs.
because they're,
But as we
I mean,
know
they're so
today,
far behind.
They're
in price,
currently
they're always
accessing-
we
competing
have no
with each
idea
other.
how that's going to work or anything. That you would hope that Nintendo might have planned that into the release of the system.
But
we'll
also,
see.
not to
I mean,
mention,
maybe
there's going to be
itself,
tariffs
that-
added on into this game.
Ah.
Oh,
I mean,
no.
Ugh. Yeah, as
Like-
I was saying, Izzy, you're up next for your thoughts on the price.
What's your thought on the price?
My thoughts on the price? Very
Yeah.
expensive because there's no way my mom is gonna be able to get my favorite games for
Hey!
the Switch 2.
Damn,
Okay,
the
that's
Nintendo Switch 2 only costs $44.98. Look at that. That is a flintlock, that is a pistol, and a robbing hat. You're robbing it.
I guess
We're-
I guess that leaves me with my thoughts.
Oh, hell no!
well, they'll probably have dark theme.
No! Yeah,
Well,
that,
dark theme.
Yep.
Mine have dark theme.
yep,
Yep, mine has dark theme.
yep, I'm just gonna go on ahead and say, hell no. Hell no.
No, the only thing they changed
Hell-
with the menu is the addition of the C button.
That,
Actually, there's
I want to jump off a bridge and die. I just want to jump off a bridge and
Whoa,
die.
whoa,
If
whoa.
that's what it looks like,
Oh, Luna, your man's in the chat.
Yeah, I was
hi,
gonna say,
Pookie, hello.
Luna,
Hey,
I love you say,
Mateo.
I love how you say, like,
Also,
You-
for what you just showed there, when you're saying hell no, this is all I just give.
I am jumping. I will jump off a fucking bridge. I will jump out
Insane.
off a bridge with Mateo. Right here and right now. If the Switch 2 screen looks like this and they made no fucking improvements, somebody can give me someone can give me an evoker from Persona 3 and I will fucking Persona 3 myself.
I love what
Oh
Luna
my
was saying.
god.
I love what Luna was saying.
That's-
I'm going to jump off a bridge, and then Mateo's like, "Hi, I'm in chat now."
I'm sorry you've had to hear that.
So yeah, my thoughts on the price. The console itself, I get it. Like, new console.
Now here's the thing.
Games,
We got a good scale replica real quick. This is a good replica of the price increases. This is how much the prices were.
The GameCube prices definitely were very decent. That they're worth saving up for, really. I mean, GameCube was definitely great for its time, wasn't it?
How much does the Switch Lite cost? Because I have one. And there's no Switch
200.
Lite
I think it was
200.
like 100. That's 100. Switch Lite's 100.
No, it was 200.
Ah.
Oh, it's 200?
Yeah, 200.
So basically almost the same price as the normal one.
Yeah, pretty much. But of course, not to mention, this is stupid. I will not be paying this much money for a console. As I stated before, I get the monkeys $80 for games. Come on, they're using the monkey's paw. I fucking can't. Oh, that's
Oh my
stupid.
god. Stupid,
Hey,
but also
Mateo.
kinda clever.
Hey, Mateo, I need to know, what are your thoughts on the Switch? I need to know. What are your thoughts on the new Switch? I need to know your thoughts.
as I was
This-
saying about the price. Oh my god.
Oh, the listen. Everybody's gonna be playing the cow when the Mario Kart game comes out. That's all I'm gonna be saying. I'm gonna be playing the cow if Ninja doesn't come out.
I'm gonna murder a lot of cows and have a lot of beef.
Hey, look, they're already starting to make fan art. They're already starting to make.
Of course they will.
Oh. Oh, here you go. This is my best
Making my
thing.
way downtown, walking fast, faces fast.
Yeah, after this video, I'll say my thoughts.
And I need you, and I miss you.
Making my way downtown.
Anyway,
Steam Deck is kind of a bit of expensive thing.
But here's the thing, it's cheaper.
Fair.
And also, not to mention, you pay no money for online subscription, and you get a sale where the games are normally free or they're $90 or 90% off. I make a valid ass point.
I mean, you're right, but I don't know if it's worth for me getting the Steam Deck.
Yeah, it's not worth it. Oh, here it is. The console has specs of a PS5, more than $450, and there's only 2 exclusive games at launch. That's a shame. Quit having fun.
We're having fun. Really?
Quit having fun, you little pieces of shit.
But yeah, Kean, what did you want to say?
okay. Before being introed like 50 times, the price of normal Switch 2, I get it. You know, new console and stuff like that. But the fact you're making like Mario Kart like almost €100 is just diabolical. It's just stupid.
It's just really stupid. Wait till it goes on sale. That's all I have to say. Oh, here you go.
It's like, Jenny, it's like the people who run Nintendo now is like, oh, we run Nintendo, but also we're secretly part of EA, and we got money.
There you go, Orange Bro. Here's your Deltarune meme.
Isn't it Silk? Oh yeah,
and
both of
Silk
them.
Song. Yeah, I really want to play both Silk Song and the new chapters of Deltarune.
Now I have to play Hollow Knight.
You're definitely playing Hollow Knight.
Orange Bro's gonna force
Honestly, me too. Honestly, me too. I really want to play that game.
Oh, there it is.
The screen sharing on Switch 2. Yeah, that's really how it's gonna look. It's like,
I've seen this meme before.
Yeah.
Of the quality of the
For a
screen
second
share.
there, I thought the video was glitching, but no, that's just basically the joke. I get it now.
Oh, this Bayonetta?
This is a meme.
Mother Bayonetta? Hell yeah, let me hear this.
How about now?
Like you say.
Still not enough, you say?
and also, I mean this in the kindest way possible. If I ever get a new Mario Kart, and I play online and I see you in a cow, I'm going to kindly nuke you alive.
Finally, nuke alive?
Kindly?
No, blue shell.
Oh no, I'll blue shell you first. Because I'll be in last place. What, they get rid of the blue shells?
The only thing I know about Mario Kart so
Oh!
far is that they.
Wait. I want to read this.
The actual flying freaking fuck.
I want to read the caption of the tweet. I'm so glad Nintendo players will finally be able to experience Elden Ring in 4K, 120 FPS on the Switch too. The gameplay.
The
gameplay images? Jesus Christ. This is
Oh,
probably
can you
like...
imagine? Can you imagine? Remember that sound? That's 3D sound, right? Imagine 3D sound, and then you suddenly hearing this.
Oh my god.
That would scare the shit out of you. 3D sound of the blue shell.
Wait. We're so back
scared
to
me
price.
with that
It's so over. It's so over.
It's Jover, chat. It's Jover.
It
Cyberpunk 2
literally-
as well?
It literally blows your mind like.
I can't wait to afford groceries!
Anya! It's Anya!
Wait, say that in the Anya voice.
That's my life.
Say that in the Anya voice, please.
I can't wait to afford groceries again!
Ribby.
Oh my god.
We need Scarlet in here. I know she's not here, but I still want her to say it as Anya as well.
Yeah, she's basically Anya and me and Lizzie being Lloyd and Yor for that one bit there, which was funny, wasn't it?
But yeah.
I think-
Oh no!
Anyway.
Somebody
Blowing them
Jesus
on.
Christ.
It's a
Even Discord replied.
it's a lawnmower.
Bro's getting the Switch 2 after.
Also, I think they announced with Mario Kart World that the only item they seem to have nerfed is the bullet bill.
Oh no.
No, the only thing I heard about is that, like, the bullet bill just doesn't damage you. It just
What?
pushes you.
What the fuck?
Oh!
No, to be fair, like, would you want?
Oh no.
No, genuinely. Let me ask this: do you genuinely be spammed by bullet bills in a 24-person lobby?
No.
Look at the difference of
What?
Shulk. This is
Oh my
fucking.
god.
This is Xenoblade Chronicles 3 Shulk.
Yeah, but
It kinda does.
He had a growth. Yeah, he had a growth spurt.
Oh my god, they're putting Sonic and Shadow Generations on Switch too. There's gonna be no differences.
Yes, I guess the Infinity Calculator isn't that far off. The new Switch. Oh my Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. But yeah, do we have anything else to say for the for this little podcast thing?
Other than that,
I
I
have-
was honored to be here. I was like, we had a great group of people here for this talk, and boy, did we say some things, heckled some things, yelled and talked and laughed, yada yada. Yeah, good.
Yeah,
I hope I was funny.
Yes, you were.
You was.
you were funny.
I have one thing for my wish list of, like, Nintendo Switch Online, which it won't happen, but you know what? I'm gonna say it anyway.
Go on.
Nintendo, Sega, you have the opportunity to do something amazing. You can possibly put Sonic Adventure.
Why is
One
she
and
on my
two.
thing?
Hang on, that can't finish. That can't finish.
Sorry.
We could potentially. Oh look, there's the front of one. Anyway, we could potentially have Sonic Adventure, Shadow the Hedgehog, and maybe Sonic Heroes on Nintendo Switch Online.
Yeah, we can
It
have.
would be look, they
Oh my
weren't
God, you're right.
they were released on the GameCube, but weren't they originally on the Dreamcast?
I mean, yeah, but you know, Nintendo can add any game. The only games I can't see being added as of, like, Sonic Gems Collection and Sonic
I
Mega
don't-
Collection.
I don't think they released Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 Battle, unfortunately, because yeah, but same as, like, unfortunately, which I wish they released Sonic Advance 1, 2, and 3 on the Game Boy Advance online, is they're exclusive to a Game Boy Advance, but no, we didn't, which made me sad because I missed them, but
You never know.
you never know.
Nintendo.
Nintendo, yeah, as I say, Nintendo are unpredictable. They are so unpredictable that actually makes me so pissed off. I just keep fucking what I think.
Oh Jesus Christ! Zero's going up.
The only. No,
I'm,
the
say,
only.
I'm trying to stay calm. Sorry, I mean, a sec, yeah, let's quickly say. I'm trying to keep myself calm as I say this, but how am I supposed to achieve true peace if Nintendo keep making these fucking mistakes?
Jesus Christ.
Aggressively shakes. You calm yourself down. Well, yeah, the only two games I can't see on GameCube would be in Sonic games are obviously Sonic Gems Collections and Mega Collection, because obviously Origins.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Like, I would like to play Sonic the Fighter so I can just beat the shit out of Amy.
That would be cool though.
It's like, like, imagine they put Sonic the Fighter. It's like, Tasha's gonna be Sonic and just beat the shit out of Amy. It's like, Sonic is mine!
Also, I will say.
she'll be like, Sonic is mine, bitch.
Ow, that hurt.
My finger is on the button.
Also, I will say, I just want to let you guys know, just so you know, I didn't dox my name. I was using another person. This is my sister's Instagram account that I was using. So just so you guys know, okay? I just
I'll
put my
quickly
name on
say-
the top there. So just so you guys know, that was my sister's.
I'll quickly say now the stream may nearly be over, but it's still going on. I finally got my beverage, so now you can say I had a beverage during the stream.
That's good.
Also, Lee, what do you
Nice.
mean?
I can prove it too.
Lee, what do you mean by that? He really said in chat, I want a prize.
What prize?
Excuse me. Excuse me. What prize do you want? Do you want a crap?
I want a prize. What do you want? Do you want a thing? Now here's the thing, guys. I actually have somebody we can raid.
Oh yeah, he's doing. Oh yeah, he's doing a belay. He's doing. I know who you mean. He's doing a.
We're
belated
gonna be.
birthday.
I'm gonna go on and say this. I already have a person we can raid.
Ooh.
I already have a person we can raid.
I know exactly who. I won't say the name. No spoilers.
Because
Do it quick before he raids you. Before he raids you.
yeah, this is a bad
Oh.
thing. This is the bad thing. I have a bad habit with this shit. All right,
Well,
guys.
and
I'll
I
slap him
told
for
her.
it, yeah.
I will say that I have a bad habit with that.
Okay.
But yeah, let me actually get his thing loaded up real quick. Because after this, I just say that this is actually our first pretty good successful podcast.
I agree.
Also, with this podcast, I will go on ahead and say we'll be talking about different like animes and stuff as well. We'll discuss like new animes that are coming out, you know, that kind of stuff.
I could join for that as long as it's. But I can only really talk about animes I already know. You see.
Yeah,
so
anime,
that's
but
fine.
this will be more of animes that are announced for the season and you know that kind of stuff. So I think probably the next time I will do Tea with Mortals, I will be discussing about the spring anime for this year, and give my thoughts and personal opinions about the said spring animes for this year. But yeah. But
Can I do
anyway,
an
guys.
Episode 4 because 4 is my favorite number.
Oh, 4. You'll do episode 4. Join the discussion for episode 4.
Like just like discussion could be like favorite animes. Like give
Tier
Iron Man
ranking
anime
different
suggestions.
ranking animes
What?
with special guests. I don't like
Yeah,
revealing the guests.
Like we can do like animes we watch. Technically Pokemon's an anime because that's I
Pokemon
watched
does
that.
count. Yes, Pokemon does count.
Yeah,
Holy
Pokemon
shit,
does
we
count.
almost hit 20 likes. That's insane. That's insane that we almost hit
Ranking
20 likes.
Pokemon. Right?
We did.
Yeah.
Wait,
like
it says 99 for mine. It says 9.
Refresh, probably.
Refresh it.
Oh. I was looking at the number of viewers.
YouTube.
Oopsies. We almost had 20 viewers
I thought
watching.
so. Okay. Okay.
Hey.
Wait, it's like Tea with Morals episode 1 is like Switch 2, and then episode 4 ranking Pokemon.
I think you better be quick in it in case they're in their stream of this. I don't know how long they've been live for.
But yeah.
Nice.
We're gonna
I
go on
agree.
ahead
I
and
agree.
we're gonna go on ahead
do
and
that
raid.
later.
Our raid target is going to be Speed Inkling. He is having a belated.
My best mate.
Yay.
He's been live for about 2 hours, so
Okay, take his in there.
Okay, let me just put the thing in real
Yeah.
quick. What?
I was gonna say, yeah, Speed's my best buddy. He's doing a belated birthday stream, yes. But I'm not sure how long it's gonna be live for, because it's like be quick in case he ends.
But yeah, he's still going. He's still going.
Okay, good.
All right. I'm gonna copy this link real
Charge.
quick. And I want to thank you guys so much for coming. Hopefully I will be. I don't know if I'm gonna be live this week, for the rest of this week because I have to work the rest of the days. However, I may be live again maybe Thursday evening with a short mini stream. I may do that. And I'll be playing a game that I've been obsessed with currently. And I may be inviting a certain somebody with me. So, maybe. But yeah, we're gonna go raid Speed, guys. Hashtag goddess fix and raid. And hopefully, guys, I will see you guys maybe on Thursday for doing that game. That short mini stream. Until then, Fair Immortals, thank you so much for joining me on this podcast. And I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, night, evening, or afternoon. Ta-ta!
Bye.
Hey,
Later, guys.
see you guys next time.
All right.
be gone, fellow mortals.
Be gone, thought.